Yup, they did it again. They did it again. Oh my god, it is what it is. They won it all in the lobby, but they started the draft. It is what it is. Welcome everybody. We're gonna start up early. I'm sorry the countdown didn't actually synchronize with the start of the game. It is what it is, but I hope I did think it is quite important to actually have the pick and ban phase displayed over here, and so we can see what's going on from the beginning of the game. Let me actually open up the screen so we can see what's going on. They are gonna go through the normal pre-game ban phase, the 4 picks that are going to be needed before the 4 bans that are going to be needed before the actual pick of the map, and then we're going to find out what the map is. So in the meantime, I do have a little bit of time to say hello to everybody. Hello there everybody, hello there Twitch, hello there YouTube, and I do hope you have a wonderful evening tonight with me. Good evening Yuri Goes, hello there sir, Papas, good evening sirs and welcome. I did also notice Salty Capybara, good evening ma'am, how are you doing? I hope you had a wonderful time and all of your exams got passed. Now also Cool Whip, good evening sir and welcome. I did notice Yuri Goes, it's also on Twitch. Hello there sir, and thank you so much for being on both platforms over here. 5 second energy, good evening sir and welcome. I did notice Daniel Dingo, good evening my hair, willkommen. Frankie Floor Fingers, good evening sir and welcome, and thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. Big shout out to the man. Let's see what's going on here in the lobby. I do want to quickly put my screens so they can actually give me both chats, and give me a second here. There we go. And now I can actually see both chats. That is quite a problem sometimes. We do have the 4 pre-game bans. On the left side is going to be Gandhi with Genghis Khan that are going to be taken out. Suomi is picking 2 of these land civilizations, and one very important one here, Genghis Khan. On the right side, oh, very important for us. Don't you misunderstand me. We do have Chandra Gupta from the Senat being taken down, and also Theodora, another 2 civilizations that are definitely much more land prone than they are sea prone. Now we do have also them starting to tick off the maps that they don't want to play in the game. So as you can see over here, we do have Primordials, Highlands, and Continents and Islands stick down with 4 options available for them to go for: Inland Sea, Pangea Classic Ridges, Pangea Standard Ridges, and 7 Seas. We do need to check out I would imagine they're actually going to take out Inland Sea. So the only reason I see Inland Sea actually staying in the map is basically like to try to play a little bit of chicken with your opponent. Yeah, there we go. They said no to the chicken. And now we do have a choice between Pangea Standard Ridges and 7 Seas. We're going to need to check out these 2 civilizations and see these 2 maps and see what is going to be picked. And prepare yourself. 7 Seas. We got some land action, and it's going to be some naval action sprinkled all across over there. We're gonna need to see if they're gonna manage to get the trade routes between them on those seas, and of course what kind of neighborhood they're gonna have. Is it gonna be more violent? Is it gonna be peaceful? Are they gonna have the power, the ability to go for a culture victory? Or maybe somebody is gonna try to go religious? No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure even if they try, they won't get it. I got Rob last 7 Seas. Here we go. Yeah, here we go. Exactly. Like unfortunately on Monday we did have a bit of a problem with one of the players from Freitos de la Vega. From what I understand, the thunderstorm was around his house, so it messed up a little bit over, I'm not sure exactly what, but it messed up something, so he couldn't get back in. He couldn't even communicate with us to tell us what is wrong. We found out quite a bit later about what's going on. They did decide to postpone the game. Of course, it is much better to for the game to be played, and then rather just to have a forfeit on it. I would imagine definitely Feritos de la Vega does want to have the chance to show their skill against Ulysse, especially in this new version of Ulysse, which is starting to come very well together. Very well together. You've seen the secret weapon over there? Well, let me at him. Let me at him. yeah. He was going crazy, Sandro Games. Anyway, looking at the next bands, we're going to have another 3 needing to be chosen from each side. It looks like Norway is going to be taken down by Suomi. We do have also Brazil taken down by Suomi. Japan on the other side, they're definitely prioritizing taking out these coastal civilizations here, especially on the 7 Seas. You do get quite a few benefits, and now with the new BBS actually up and ready, we do have Maori here. From what I understand, a little bit better. Let's actually see, because I'm not that convinced from what I've read over there that oh my god, it's going to be such a change. Maybe it's no change. Maybe it's just a mechanic that allows you to actually play Maori, of course, without the mod and so on and so forth. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, now we do have Spain over here taken by Suomi. It's going to be the first civilization appearing in the game, and on the right side, Senat is going to need to pick up 2 more civilizations with Scythia being picked up immediately. Wait, Scythia first pick, and then Portugal second pick. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I definitely, like, I'm very conflicted right now. You know, like, I definitely really like to see what Scythia is gonna do on this. I'm very conflicted about Portugal. It feels like they wanna go like rev up to more than they can, more than the maximum. Try to get those. Awesome bonuses from the trade routes and so on, and at the same time have the ability to field a big army with a lot of strength on it. But it feels like a casino, right? Like, Portugal here definitely has the potential of exploding when it comes to the goal per turn. But not always. That's the problem, especially if you're gonna be with you've seen no trade route Portugal. I don't know about that. I don't know about that, man. Anyway, Suomi over here is gonna pick up Age of Empire, and we do need to see how Victoria is gonna appear in the game. Definitely a much more stable pick, I would say, consistent in its bonuses and its in its territory. We do have, of course, him with a potential to trade with Spain. Maybe we'll see how the map actually revolves around the world over there and what kind of possibilities they're gonna have. Yeah. England and Portugal, let's see. Yeah, England and Portugal got picked. Yes, indeed, they got picked. Okay, looking at the last few bans, we do have Basil, the second taken out by Senat on the right side. Montezuma also is going to be taken down. Gorgo and Dido are also going to be picked as bans by Suomi. And I gotta say, this is actually going extremely quickly through the pick and ban phase. They're actually quite prepared to do this. Okay, I see how it is. Didn't I have... Well, yeah, there was a bit of a change over here. Is it better with the camera like this, or should I put it a little bit differently? Is it better like this or no? I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have Hungary being picked up by Suomi, and it looks like also they took Vietnam, while on the right side we do have over here Rome being picked as civilization, while they do need to actually pick the last civilization. It's quite unbelievable how quickly they go through this pick and ban phase. They came prepared. They really have a plan in their mind, and we're going to need to see it. Now, I do also notice more players are starting to get into the lobby here. Slowly but surely the lobby is getting filled up right behind all of this, and hopefully we're going to start up right after this pick and ban phase. And hopefully no more problems. I really hope no more problems. Anyway, Australia is going to be picked up by Senat. That's a lot of size advantage from the beginning. I'm not that convinced it's going to generate a lot of economy, but of course it can. Usually does tend to go campuses into something. So yeah, we'll see how this goes and how quickly he can actually get that size to overwhelm his opponents. With Portugal in the mix, if he does manage to get those coastal trade routes going, I'm pretty sure they're gonna have a lot of gold. So let's take a look at the lobby here. We do need to put up the map on the screen so we get to see what's going on over here. Map on Caucas, there we go. Put the 7 Seas on name so everybody new that joins the stream does know what it is. Hola, Eddie Coffin, good evening sir and welcome. Let's see, what do we have? We do have Philip II actually being picked up as the topmost civilization in the lobby, while Marvin is going to go for Joe III. They will definitely try to compete with each other when it comes to those admirals. Well, we're going to need to see what kind of other competition we're going to have over here between them. I do see Henri. Whoa. Let me actually open up. So on Suomi, we do have Curtis Love with Henri, with Rakas and Uralfish. Coming from Suomi. On the other side, on Senat, we do have Kerrrnel, Marvin, Sugaryyyy, and THORTANK showing up today for them. And I did also put up over here in the Watch WC9 channel on the CWC Discord, if you want to take a look at Kerrrnel's stream. It is Kerrrnel's written with 3 R's. Your cats are going crazy? Woo woo! Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Okay, so let me see if, first of all, to close the screen over here. There we go. So we do have the Civ6 showing up. I think I actually did manage to get back all of the elements that I should have had. Oh no, this one is missing. Where it is? Where is it? Where is it? This one is missing, right? Yeah, this one is missing. There we go. Now it's not missing anymore. It's there. It's there. Yeah. Did play a little bit over here with the setup for the overlays and everything on Twitch, on OBS. And I do hope you also liked the episode that I did a few days ago, yesterday, with the scores from each week. I'm planning to do something like this every week, so we do get a little bit like an update. I hope that would be useful, an update on all of the competition, and also the teams that are starting to get into the CWC soon. I was hoping to do this a little bit differently, but I'm gonna try to adapt to it as I go along and see what works, what doesn't work, and what can I improve, and so on and so forth. Okay. Looks like we do need quite a few swaps over here between the team, between the players, so they get into the correct slots. As you can see, they do need to pick in order the slots. Team one is going to be on the first slot, the fourth slot, the sixth slot, and the seventh one, while we do have team two on the second, the third, the fifth, and the eighth. This is the order a lot of the players did want to go for because of the priority that you get towards those great people and so on, and also the pick phase. Right now I'm not sure if the pick phase is that is mattering that much, because we've seen they are using more and more the Civ6 draft, so the pick I don't think it's that important anymore. And of course Civ6 is actually starting to be quite good, very nice, flexible. When they are hungry, but usually it's when they are hungry, but sometimes they just lose their minds. Yeah, I mean they at some point they just have to way too much energy, right? And you need to get that energy out of them. I usually throw something. I mean, I don't know if your cat likes to like to run after stuff being thrown or moving around the house, but definitely, yeah, definitely just throw stuff, and after a few throws it will start to run out of energy, which is much better, of course, afterwards. Marvin, Joe the third. The THORTANK didn't pick Civilization. We do have Rakas on Matthias Corvinus. Wait, they actually picked up Hungary? They picked up Hungary, right? Wait a second. Yeah, they did pick up Hungary on Suomi on the third pick. Okay. We do have Rome on Sugaryyyy, Batriu on Henri, Vietnam, Curtislov on Victoria Age of Empire, and Kerrrnel on Tomiris. I gotta say, I kind of like a little bit more Suomi's draft, more about the stability of the civilizations, or I mean consistency of the civilizations, not only in spawns but also in results. While on the other side, it looks like Senat is taking a few chances, especially with Joe the third over there. And Tomiris, I gotta say, Tomiris, I can't really say it's that consistent. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Also, another point I do want to make over here on Scythia, we haven't seen it in quite some time in a naval situation. It still retains its extra +5 bonus against the wounded units. So if you do manage to scratch a little bit the boats of your opponents, you're gonna get that extra +5. It is actually quite strong. Also with the heal, it also gets the heal about this. Very important to know about the Scythia. The fact that you actually can heal your boats in an far away from your lands, it is unbelievably strong. Yeah, it is strong. Okay, so we've talked a little bit about this, right? And we're gonna take the same path that we took, taking a look at the civilizations from the left to the right of the screen. Kerrrnel over here is going to be the first one, so we need to actually find him. Where is Scythia? Oh, what is this? Spawn of THORTANK, man. I don't know about this. I don't know about this, but anyway, it is what it is. He's gonna have some, yeah, actually quite a bit of breathtaking appeal. No, this is England. Where is Scythia? Where is a big Scythia? No, still no Scythia. Still no Scythia. I think I need to put my phone in. Yeah, there we go. On mute. Hey, how is it that we cannot find Scythia? Where in the Where on what island did Scythia actually land on if we cannot find Scythia? Did we see Scythia and I didn't actually find it or something? No, I'm pretty sure we didn't see. Oh, there we go. There we go. Found it. It is what it is. Destroyed. Pokrovka is gonna get the benefits of a silt tile to the northeast that he's gonna get some culture from. I do notice he's gonna have coastal settles, but not immediately to the west side. And of course, he has Portugal here to trade with. Oh my god. Okay, it is what it is. It happened, boys. Portugal actually has somebody to trade with. We do have also Kerrrnel here getting his builder first, and I do notice he's gonna have only a few 2-2s in the first ring. Only 2 of them. He's definitely gonna need to grow out of this border that he has right now, and we're gonna need to see if he's gonna manage to make up for the silt tiles lack of food. I would imagine he's actually gonna improve one of the wheat tiles just for that irrigation boost, and of course to also get the extra food for Pokrovka. It's quite important to keep your cities growing, but sometimes you do make the sacrifice of making settler a little bit faster, but not allowing your city to grow that much. We do have him also with a decent amount of territory here. I would imagine he's gonna be happy. It's fine. He's also gonna be on the other side of on the other side of the mountain. We do have Rome here with a scout coming up in 3 turns, and by the looks of it, he is also going to have the possibility to trade with the Scythia. I would imagine they're going to stay away from the eastern coast because that's exactly where Spain is. Uralfish is probably going to have control of the Gulf of Cadiz, while I'm pretty sure Rome over here is going to need to get something cities to the north, east, west, and I mean, I see south, but I guess this city is pretty good. This city is not as good, definitely not as good. Anyway, it is what it is. No freshwater cities are not really a problem for Rome. He does get a more free monument. He can actually immediately go for granaries or something else. And yes, I know, I said it, granaries. It is what it is. I do need to put my screens back together because I was watching the left side and there was no oh, Chris Mo, hello there, sir, and welcome. Hello. Also Amir, good evening, sir. Is starting commercials on Australia viable since commercials still get a bonus adjacency on high appeal tiles and river gives appeal? Yes, but no. You would think so, but not as much. Campuses are just much better because of the district discount that you just keep trying to roll over here, over there with Australia. You build much faster campuses into commercials, then you build commercials into campuses, if that makes sense. Also, usually, since Australia is quite a naval prone civilization, it tends to want harbors because it wants its admiral points, so you can't really go commercials at the beginning unless you give up on that extra +5 from the admiral. We do have Marvin to take a look at. Lisbon is going to be on the west side. He's also going to have Australia on the same coast, so being allies. Oh my god, everybody is so close to each other here. It's only going to be Rome that's going to be an opponent, he's going to have an opponent on the east side. That's Spain, and by the looks of it, Canberra is also going to have a decent amount of coast to keep going for on the west side with an island to also spawn his cities on, while Lisbon is getting his scout out. We do see him benefiting immediately from the silt tile. He asked his allies and they helped him buy that tile. A team effort. We do have him also with some cities on the coast that he's gonna need to get and share it with Scythia here. While I don't see enough cities on the coast, I would imagine he might actually want to go as far as to the south over here to get some cities going, to the west of Nalanda and next to Ikil, while he is gonna settle this one tile lake also for another harbor city. Now we do have also to take a look at John Curtin. While I did kind of mad this spawn at the beginning, to be honest, without an opponent he might actually have the ability to do something great here, but not amazing. I say great, not amazing. We're going to need to see what Canberra is going to do, or maybe he's going to prove me wrong. I mean, that is also good. You know, if he proves me wrong, that's all good with me. Anyways, would love to see those thick democracy trade routes with Fetoria setups. Yes. Anyway, we do have builders. That builder coming up from Canberra. I do notice Australia is going to have 1, 2, 3 pastures in the capital. This horse style over here to the northeast and the cattle to the north are going to be the ones, the second and the third. Now, of course, he does want the extra production coming up from these pastures, and also Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to improve the fertile quite quickly. I don't think he's actually gonna spend the gold to get the horses or the cattle. I think he's actually gonna go build the pasture on the sheep, improve the camp on the first, and then get the fish, and that's about it, right? He definitely wants to get that extra food coming from that tile, especially since he doesn't have a lot of food around his cities. Opening up with pottery, probably going campuses. We do have Marvin also discovering sailing here and going for his settler. Let's see on the other side what's going on the other side. We do have Uralfish right over here discovering Bandar Brunei, which is a city that he cannot really take with boats, unfortunately. It's not like you can throw the boats from across the ocean. We do have Rome also on the west side sending some scouts towards his location. They're gonna figure each other's location quite soon. It's turn 7. They will have a remap. Oh my god, that's something that I totally forgot over here. Ooh, quickly, how many remaps? How many? Let's put it for 5 minutes and start the protection. And also on YouTube, click start the poll. Yeah, how many remaps? 0, 1, and 2. There we go. Start a poll. Anyway, now we do have Bandrid over here with continent split. He's on the triple continent split. Actually, he has the white continent to the northwest as well as the red and the purple one. While I do notice he's getting a settler out in 2 tiles, he's gonna have quite a few stone tiles to improve here in the capital. But they're kind of 4 stone tiles in the capital. Doesn't really seem it's gonna be stone circles here. To be honest, I don't see more of these stone tiles anywhere else. Anyway, he's gonna have a dice tile which will give him extra faith from the beginning. Access to a pantheon from the early stages of the game is gonna be good. He can settle the western city if he gets God of the Sea. That city on the west side is gonna be quite good over here. Settle on the dice, get a better harbor over here between the 3 resources, access to well tiles, and of course immediately get access to the dice tile as a luxury resource. And well, he has another city at least to settle towards Bandar Brunei, which I'm pretty sure he's gonna wanna get, but to protect his capital with something else in front of it. My only concern here is how close is his comfort level gonna allow him to get to Rome over here. Well, at the moment it doesn't look like they actually figured each other out. We do have this warrior moving to the west, but it looks like it's bypassing the Roman scout and not seeing him far away, that he's not gonna see him. I look at the vision right now. We can see the scout. Yeah, yeah, it is what it is. This pathway of the warrior is just exactly what the Roman scout didn't see. Anyway, coming back to this, we do need to take a look at England and Battery EU. Quickly pick also on Hungary. Let's see England. England is what is this settle for England? Oh my god, I take back that it has a consistent settle. Okay, come on. It's not bad, but he's not on the oceans. He's not gonna flex his big... oh, he can get a... No, he can't kick. Never mind. He can get a canal. Never mind. He can get a canal on the settle on the horse tile and then chop the deer canal out towards Thanglong Bay toward the east side and get into the same seas as Australia. But that's going to be quite late and requires a lot of preparation. I don't know if he actually will want to go for all of that trouble over there. Looking at the Vietnam spawn, let's actually see what's going on. Thanglong is going to get his 223 truffles to give him some gold. A nice setup with a lot of forest and rainforest here to the southeast. Good rivers, not bad. He's also going to be quite close to London, so trade routes are a possibility, while he's going to be all alone. This is going to be free sim land over here. Guys, to be honest, I think that I'm just going to keep this map. Like, do you see any reason to switch this map? I don't see it. Oh my god, they're actually switching this. Oh, okay. They're not throwing curtain at... Oh, well, I guess I say... Is it good to take the risk of Jao the Third not actually having somebody to trade with? Aziltek, good evening, sir, and welcome. Eric Hoffen, they love my shoes, especially my trainers. I see. Yeah, so many smells over there, I see. Oh, basically this game is also kind of Finland versus France, right? We do have Senat with mostly French players, and Suomi is full Finnish players. So yeah, there we go. Let's see what they're gonna do. Okay, next map with... Oh, finally England is on the coast. He's actually coastal. Okay, let's see. We got Spain over here. Okay, Spain and England will trade, and this is gonna be quite pokers. They are on different continents. To like the capital of Uralfish is on a different continent than England. That's gonna be quite good. And I don't see anybody disturbing this awesome gold that they're gonna make over here. Oh my God! It looks like they remapped and they gave their opponents such a good spawn over here. Sugar is gonna be to the south. Australia is gonna be THORTANK to the southwest. I mean, I guess it is a much better spawn than he had the last time, especially since he has allies next to him. It's fine. Oh, except Spain, but I don't think it's gonna be that big of a problem to get cities over here, even if he's getting some shipbuilding to get those there. Anyway, are we actually in the game or what's going on? I think we might need to relobby here for the remap. Yeah, I need to relobby. People are stuck. Yeah, kick. It is what it is. Everybody, please wait. Very good. No, kick. Lord. Well, it is what it is. Actually, I'm quite curious. Is he gonna remap turn 1 or like reload turn 1, or is he gonna be something later? Whoa, got pinged. Oh, I see. Boop, boop. What is everybody voting over here? Wait, I did put up the prediction, right? Did it finish? Kick. Give me a sec. Manage prediction. So looks like 66% of the votes went towards the option 2, 34% towards the option 1, and only 1%. I see the high rollers. There are two of them. There are two of them, guys. We got two high rollers here that put 10 points each, or I don't know if one put 5 or the other one 15, but I guess I would assume it's 10 points each. And they have 1 per 152.5 return on this. I mean, that's a high roller if I've ever seen one. Yeah. Can you imagine? But unfortunately, we already had a remap. So yeah, not today, guys. Not today. We're now in the 1 remap. So it looks like the 30% one, which is 1,000 points. 3 people put into it. Let's see if this is gonna go through. Let's see. 0 MS. Do we have 0 MS? No. It's fine. There we go. Just waiting for the start. Kick. Kick. It is what it is. Just waiting. I sent him a message to ready up. There we go. Okay, so 7 Seas. We do need to check out Portugal and Scythia, where they are, and I gotta say Hungary over here might actually have quite a few chances of dealing that damage with the city-states. We gotta see also if Vietnam is gonna have the simming option, or is he gonna go for something else. This is the same map? Is this the same map? I think it is the same map, right? Exactly when we had England and Spain. Yeah, there we go. England and Spain on the same coast. We didn't need to take a look. Well, since we did take a look at England and Spain, let's actually keep going and take a full look at their team over here at Suomi. And we do have Uralfish Spain with Geothermal Fisher on the east side that he's gonna get to put some campuses next to. I do notice also he's gonna have some brief tiles to the north. Not amazing tiles for campuses, but definitely could work. We do have Valletta for him as a city state to kill to the northwest, and I do notice it can be aqueducted, so it doesn't have that much of a problem with the extra housing he's gonna need. Madrid is getting placed down right on top of the tile he landed on. He does have a few tutus to work at the beginning, and I do notice he's gonna have the option to go towards the south over here, to put a city towards the south, towards Australia, and do something about his opponent when it comes to the land. He's not gonna get to do anything with the navy though. That is a bit unfortunate. He is gonna have a lot of international trade routes with his ally over here, England, which is gonna be good, but other than that, he's not gonna get to use his armada ability, his early fleet ability, or even I would go as far as to say, or its ability to get that extra +5 against the civilizations following another religion. I find it extremely doubtful Australia is actually going to go for a religion here. We do have to take a look over here on England. Curtis Love is going to get his scout out in 3. He does have a 2-3 deer tile that he needs to buy out, and I do see a possibility for a greater Temenaki here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles very quick. Oh, 6 tiles actually very quick and easy to access and improve. We do have him also with +4 harbor and Vidokia towards the northeast. While I don't really see amazing campuses around his territory, he can still make them work with the adjacency of other districts. It's just not gonna be instant +5 campus or even +3s. I think he only has a single +3 that I can see over here to the east, and that's about it. Anyway, oh no, I stand corrected. He has another +4. Guess what? Near a possibly excitable volcano. We're gonna need to see how excited this volcano is gonna get. Looking at also Sugaryyyy, this time around Sugaryyyy is going to be next to Portugal, so he has the ability to go against him, but he also has Tomiris on the left side. That is going to be a bit of a problem, especially since Tomiris has such an incentive to go to the east over here and settle the iron tile, get the benefits of the ambers, and put another city right in front of his opponent here against Vietnam. Well, Thang Long is going to have also a decent amount of forest and rainforest to put his district set up. I would imagine his thuns are going to be to the northeast or northwest. We do also have him with a few mountains here. Also the position of these rainforests do allow him to put the campuses right next to them. That's going to be nice. Let's see how he's going to try to benefit from all of these. And I do notice he's going to have a decent amount of territory here to expand into. I'm pretty sure he's not going to give up on the he's not going to give Portugal any kind of breathing room. He's gonna try to push a little bit Marvin here from the beginning of the game, trying to benefit from the weakness of, or I should say exploit the weakness of Portugal when it comes to the early warfare of the land. Oh my god, I say that and then look at that. The gods of Civ said Lisbon must need help, and look at that. We do have a free builder over here for Marvin. It is what it is. Anyway, moving forward, let's actually see the spawn of Hungary, if he's gonna get the opportunity to help here or not. We do have him to the south of England, and by the looks of it, very far from Scythia to the west side. He is gonna get the ability to assuse these city-states and levy them. Hong Kong, Vatican City, all of these could actually help out here. And of course, we're going to see if he will manage to go against his opponents with them. Hong Kong might actually get quite a few units here. This is going to be quite nice to see. Anyway, we do have in his territory, he's not coastal but not far away from the coast. We do have him without oh, he is gonna have a bit of a problem. Rome is on the coast to the west side, so if this is gonna go on if he's gonna go on the coast, we might actually see some caravels coming out from Rome to take him down. Anyway, now we do have him with the extra call from the Coco Tiles. He does have cities on the river, but not his capital. This is quite unfortunate for Hungary. Usually, it is very good to actually benefit from the Pearl of the Danube bonus, bonus production that you get towards building districts and the buildings in them across the river is something that makes Hungary amazing. We do see a settler coming up in 5 turns. I'm pretty sure he's gonna want to get here on the east side, next to the river, and try to get the benefits of his bonuses, but at the moment the capital won't have them. We do need to take a look also on the other team with John Curtin first. Let's actually see what's going on here. Australia getting his refish tiles improved. Didn't actually go for his pastures, even though he does have a horse in the north, which he would do quite well to improve, so he can culture bomb all of the other tiles. Buy one and get for free. Why not? Now we do have settler out in 4 turns from Canberra, and looking at his amazing campus here, he's gonna have this cattle campus that not only is being hit by, oh my god, man, oh my god, what is this city? 2, 4, 7, possibly 8. He can get 8, right? Plus 8 campus. This is a plus 8 campus. Oh my god. Plus 9, you say plus 9? Where's the 9? Wait. So the if he puts a harbor, that's 1, right? Then you do get 2 and 2, that's 4, and then plus 3 from the, is it plus 4? Is it, I think it's plus 8 and plus 4, how to say, plus 3, right? From breathtaking appeal. So it's 8. Does he have another one from somewhere that I am not aware of? Or maybe he could put a Gavron Plaza. Yeah, that could work. Put a Gavron Plaza next to it. Get another 2 points in. Let's go. Anyway, we do have him needing to expand here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna only have a few directions to go for, one to the east side and one to the northeast. There is a Roman warrior moving towards the north. He is the ally of Rome, so they're gonna trade with each other relatively easy. We do have him also with the option to go to the west side, but at the moment he doesn't know about Spain to the north, so he's gonna need to find out about his opponent here, Uralfish, to figure out if he will have the opportunity to expand there and keep his cities happy. I would imagine Spain will need to keep a war going, brewing over here against Australia to slow him down. We do need to take a look quickly on Rome. Let's actually see Rome. We did take a look at Rome, right? Not really. Anyway, extra culture from Amber and Marble. Unfortunately, not enough production, so I'm pretty sure he's staying away from working those tiles. We do have him with possible settles to the northeast, settle on the Coco, get the other 2-2s to work. Mediocre harbors, I would say, but a lot of territory to settle, and of course he can apply his military power against Spain and help out Australia against his opponent. Not to mention, might even try to get an attack going against England towards the northeast, but that's kind of far away, and it will happen much later in the game. I think we just went past 10-10. Good evening, Nemesis. Hello there, sir, and welcome. Mamaleto, good evening, sir. Let's go. Perkele. What is Perkele? What is that? Fajniel, good evening, sir, and welcome. Eric Hoffman also saying, I've been to all of the Mediterranean, North and South America, pretty much of Africa, but basically none of the Nordic countries. Oh man, you traveled quite a bit. You've seen a lot of stuff. A man with experience over here. Hello there, Nuclear Uncorn. Hello. Good evening, sir. Just Plaza. Yeah, okay, yeah, Just Plaza could work, definitely could work. Looking at, so I guess it is what it is. This is the map that's gonna be played. Looks like we did not have, who is it, Suomi that needed to put their remap? We did not have them wanting to remap this, so it is what it is. Yeah, there we go. Just writing the good luck, have fun over here and choosing the outcome. There was one remap during the game. We're gonna need to take a quick pick on each of the civilization strategic resources to craft an idea in our heads about what kind of options they're gonna have, and of course if they will have any kind of lack of resources, which we've seen quite a few times making a splash. It looks like on YouTube, there were quite a few split votes here. 0-1-2. Wow. Like, how did you manage to do this, guys? How did you manage to put equal amount of stuff? Oh my, equal amount of votes. Did you guys coordinate? I see what it is. You coordinated. Oh, okay, there's no possible answer for this. What is this? Anyway. Coming back to this, putting my things over here and getting this going. Harboring Lake plaza between the two. Yeah, that could definitely work. Okay, so let's actually take a quick pick from the left side. Let's take Tomidis first because we didn't talk about him the last time, and I do want to see what's going on here in Pokrovka. He is to the west side of Vietnam. First of all, he's gonna be quite close to Vietnam, so he can apply his military power. He's going south for the first city. Wait, he didn't see the city on the east, or what's going on here? He did. Okay, I guess it is what it is. He's gonna go south into unknown territory here, and by looks of it, he's gonna get a few tutus to work. That's definitely have access to horses there in the second ring, which is gonna be easy to acquire and improve. We do have him in the capital with quite a few tutus to work. Three of them that I can see, with more that can be acquired, and of course he could have the opportunity to grow into them anyway. We do have him going builders quite quickly, so he's definitely looking to get some kurgans going, and since he doesn't have a lot of pastures, not amazing kurgans, but still it's better than not having them, especially the extra gold, extra faith that would have been next to pastures. That would have been awesome. Now I'm actually quite surprised he didn't go for the amber settle on the east. Yes, it would have been a little bit more gold for the first tile, 25 more gold, you get the amber, and then your city grows much quicker. In the other tiles he would have had access to a marble here also to the northwest, to get the 2-1 going at the beginning of the game, so he not only benefits from an extra amenity but also extra culture. We do have him also with the iron on that tile. It's a fourth ring actually from the city of Pokrovka, and that's quite far away. Wait a second, did he settle on cattle? Oh, rice. He settled on rice, because we should have BCY on balanced. Yeah, capitals only balanced. Anyway, looking at Trajan here, Rome. Let's see. Rome is already with a pantheon. Religious settlements picked up. Settler coming up from Rome in 2 turns, and I do notice Mediolanum is going to go for a quick builder. It does have 1-2 of these horse tiles to improve. Why is this a 4-1? Did this get smashed by a world climate something event? Let's see. Event history. There was a oh my god, hurricane in the Ligurian Sea. Yeah, there was a hurricane here and he proved its horse tile. That is amazing tile to work, by the way. He's gonna get the extra production from the passion, making it quite amazing. We do have him also with a tiki hut over here to the south of Mediolandum that he's not getting. I'm not sure where his scout is, but he's not doing his job. Come on, scout, get in there. Talk to the village. Can you imagine how to say disrespected those tribal villagers feel right there? Mediolandum just taking cities around him. Like they see the population, but nobody's coming to talk to them. They just pass by, like getting ignored over there. Wow. Anyway, it is what it is. We do have Sugar here with the possibility to go for the cocoa to the northeast to get some extra gold and that amenity. Unfortunately, his amber tile lacks production, but he does have his iron to the northeast in actually claimable territory in the third ring. It's very expensive, but he can get it. And I'm pretty sure he's gonna go with the next settler to the north. And not really ideal to have both extra settles, both the second city and the third city in a non-freshwater situation as this is. Actually in a coastal situation as this is. His cities are just not going to grow in population that quickly until he gets his harbors, his lighthouses, or maybe quite a few improvements, because you get like 0.5 per each and so on. It's going to be taking him quite a bit of effort to get these cities rolling, but it is possible, of course, especially with Rome. We do have Portugal, Joe the third, the third city going to the west side here, and by the looks of it, he's gonna start up on his monuments to get the culture. We do see him also with the 2 improvements, so he did manage to get the celestial navigation boost, and I'm pretty sure harbors. He clicked on harbors after this animal husbandry. Whoa, wait, animal husbandry is having a bit of an issue here. I think he saw Vietnam to the west side. No? Oh, I see. Scythia saw Vietnam to the west side, and immediately he clicked husbandry, so he knows his horses and everything. He needs to improve those resources and get the strategics in his empire. We do have him, of course, needing the culture as well. Early empire coming up in 410s. He's gonna have the ability to put the 50% off card for settlers and get those expands going. He does have a few more lakes to settle, or I should say one lake to settle. And I do notice to the south of Braga there still is quite a bit of territory to expand into. There's not going to be a problem that he has on the seas. Australia or Rome, they are allied, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to get some cities over here to the southwest on the island. Well, Marvin does benefit from horses in the capital. He has iron in the capital. Not a problem for him to get both resources. It's just a matter of technologies and builder charges. Like this stream if you like this stream. Woo woo! Yeah, Chris Paul, let's go with the likes. Yeah. Anyway, we do have a slinger coming up from Braga in 210s, and he definitely wants to get some units here to defend himself. He needs to send them to the west side to try to keep Vietnam away from getting into his territory. And I gotta say, Vietnam here is actually opening up with campuses, not funds, as we would have expected. I'm actually quite curious how is he gonna get the next things going. Okay, you put the tons, but how are you getting the next one? Henry here is gonna discover bronze working, and we need to see it. Oh, you put the campuses, not the tons. Let's see the tons. Now, anyway, now moving forward, let's take a look at John Curtin. Let's see what. Wait, we did take a look at him, didn't we? Did we? No, we didn't. No. Oh, we did take a look at him first, right? Okay, so whoa. We talked about Portugal, we talked about Rome, we talked about Scythia. We need to take a look at Victoria. Okay, there we go. Victoria not having a continent split, but he can actually go on the continent of Mu and on this continent of the west side, which I don't know what the name is, but that means he's gonna get those 2 extra trade routes to help him, and that is gonna be quite important. We do have a war declaration being sent already. I'm not sure where, but maybe it was Vietnam trying to push back Scythia from pillaging his campuses. I see that would have been quite a bit of a story there. We do have traders coming up from Birmingham, and yes, London is going to get his monument out in 1 for extra culture, access to iron in the capital, horses are next to Birmingham. They would have been 3 tiles out from London, but he put down Birmingham over there. It has a +2 campus to the west side, not amazing one, but it is what it is. You're gonna make do with what you have. And I do see his city over here to the northeast of his capital is gonna have the fresh water from river this time, and has access to a pearl tile, a +3 campus to the east, while he's only gonna get the 1-3s to work here, and only 1-1-3. He's definitely gonna want to improve those coastal resources, or even buy out more tiles here to the east side. Remember, he does not see an either. He does not know this is a 2-1 tile. For him, it's just a 1-1. It's kind of a bad tile to work. Looking at also, oh, we did take a look at Vietnam, right? Yeah, we did take a look at Vietnam here with the campuses coming around. A third one coming up from Dong Huy. That's only going to be a +1, and I guess these ones are not good either. It's this one, and then it's this one, right? A +2, and that's it. While Henry is going to need to get his tons down, he's pulling them towards the north here by the looks of it. The first one from Thang Long got placed to the north. I would imagine he would have really wanted to get the government plaza going somewhere, but yeah, limitations of the Vietnamese way of building. Dream Quarter, yes. And Salso, good evening, sir. Also just came in. Can you put team names, please? Yes, sir. I can. Oh, that's a good point. Thank you. Left side, we do have Le Senat. There we go. And on the right side, we do have not LVV, we got Suomi. There we go. Yep. Team labels. There we go. Online. Okay. I want to see Rakas. I don't think we talked that much about Hungary here. Looking at his spawn, he does have Lady of the Reeds and Marshes as a pantheon. He's getting that extra production in the city of Pex. He's probably going to be the only one with the ability to build Etemenanki here. And by the looks of it, it's going to make the city of Pex amazing. Fortunately, as we've talked before, Buddha doesn't actually get access to a river, and that will actually well, be kind of sad here. Anyway, in the meantime, he is getting pushed by a Roman scout. The Roman scout scout is trying to get in to see his territory, and of course the scouts of Hungary are trying to not let him. We do have traders coming up from Debrecen towards Pex, and he will have the ability to improve the amber quite quickly, getting himself an extra amenity there. Looking at his tech side, he's opening up currency, and we're gonna see those commercials coming out quite soon. He does have the ability to buy out this tile next to the river. It's only gonna give him the extra adjacency, not gonna give him the other bonuses for production, but at least it's better than nothing. And of course he could try to get the government plaza also in there somewhere, like for example here on this 1-3. Now we do need to see also what he's gonna have strategic resources, access to iron in the north of Buda, and I do notice horses are gonna be second ring out for Debrecen. That's not gonna be that expensive, and by the looks of it, he's not gonna want to buy that tile next to the river. He's just gonna put the commercial next to his city, killing a hill, but it is what it is. He's gonna want to get his other commercials from his cities, and even in the city of Pex, he's not actually, I think he's just thinking right now where to put that tile, where to put that commercial. So everything else in his plan over here is gonna mix. So yeah, he's putting it in a way that it's not gonna interfere with those tiles. Okay. Liang started for the city of Pex. We do have a 4th population already. That's a lot of food coming out from those tiles. Looking at also back to Uralfish, we do have him starting off on his harbors, and the trader might get pillaged here. Where is he going? Oh my god, it's going north. Did he end his turn? We don't know, right? We don't know if he hasn't ended his turn, or did he? I think we need to see the icons moving to the north, the banners moving to the top button, beep, 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 beep. Oh my god, did he end turn or not? This is quite important because the bridges have not been built yet, and as you can see, yeah, there we go, he didn't enter. Now he ended turn, and THORTANK was not ready to pillage it. He's getting shot by the slingers, and by the looks of it, those slingers are meaning business over here. We do have the warrior with the ability to actually get onto the horse style, but as you've seen, Uralfish is not messing around here. If he's if you don't stay with the button, with finger on the button, you don't get it. You don't get it. It is what it is. No pantheon. I didn't see that many pantheons being chosen, but I know now I see Australia did pick up a God of the Sea. And he's getting another campus here in Melbourne. We do have Hobart also putting one down. That's going to be a +3 over here. He got this amazing +7 campus. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Moksha in 210s. Going to give him... Oh, okay, this is a bit surprising actually. Moksha in that city. Well, I guess he didn't have these other cities quite big. It's a bit surprising to me because you would have wanted to maximize the science output. So you would have wanted Pingala in that city center. And I would have imagined Moksha in another city center, but you know, it is what it is. Wait, he's gonna have the housing anyway. He's Australia. What am I talking about? He just needs the food, and he's gonna grow. Yeah, so I still believe Moksha should have been in another city and get Pingala over there. That would have been like maybe a few points of science, definitely later on. Even right now, actually, even right now, because of this. The 15% science generated by the city establishes in Fortress, that one, it would have increased so much the city output of Canberra, which is right now 12. Yeah, so 2 more points. There we go, 2 more points of science just from plugging Pingala in without even the +1 for population. If you put the population, that's another 6. Now, okay. Anyway, let's see other pantheons here. We do have Goddess of Tides picked up by Portugal. He's going to get extra culture on these coastal resources. And from what I do notice, he's only going to have 1 with good enough production, at least 2 production points on the fish tile here in Braga. While he did open up with campuses. Oh. Nani? I mean, I guess he's getting bronze, and I guess his opponent is going to be on the same time as his opponent to something. Yeah, I guess they're not taking this that fast. But anyway, Portugal here not going to have that many amazing trade routes from the beginning. He only has 2, and by the looks of it, he's going to get his government plaza next to the mountains, where he is going to give some extra adjacency towards campuses. He's going to need a harbor from the city of Lisbon, and I would imagine Braga... Wait, Braga is making the government plaza? Okay, so yeah, that's a bit surprising. Lisbon, does he have? So this is the campus from Lisbon. Braga did build another campus to the east side. He's gonna need 7 population in Braga, 4 population in Beja, and I guess in Lisbon he can build a harbor immediately. Okay, interesting setup that he's doing over here. It is what it is. He's getting also the horses improved. It took him quite a bit of time to actually improve that horse resource. That means it's going to take quite a bit of time to acquire the resources in his empire. Good thing is Rome and Tomanis are making both 20 horses. That's fine. Internal trade routes are going to be the choice. He's only making 4 gold a turn, but he does have 13 science with 15 culture, since he did plug in Moksha in the city of Braga. And of course he has the culture coming up from 2 tiles that were improved. Okay, next up. Oh, Goddess of Festivals here for Spain. He's gonna get the extra culture point on all of these improved plantations. He has quite a few of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, he has quite a few points of culture that he could easily get. He's getting his harbors for the extra trade routes, and I do notice a 4th settler coming up from Madrid, not a 5th one. He did manage to keep his trader alive, and it looks like he pushed the warrior of Australia into a corner where there is a volcano that could end the warrior's life. Is he actually gonna remain immortal over here? Is a THORTANK gonna become a statue next to the volcano? What do you think, guys? During the pause, during the rollover, we're gonna see this volcano exploding, since we got so much action going on over here. Rocks are flying left, right, and center. You know, he sees victims on the battlefield. That volcano demands blood. No, never mind. It is what it is. Colorado, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello, hello. Looking at Magnus establishing in the city of Madrid, we do have him moving towards the harbors now, and I would imagine he's going to want to get a 5th and a 6th settler quite soon. But he also wants his government plaza placed down somewhere, and getting that extra government plaza building. We're 1027. Rome did go for religious settlement, so he can spam out cities everywhere. He is going to have quite a few cities that he could settle towards Spain, and it's going to put quite a bit of pressure on Uralfish. But there is still quite a bit of coast that Spain could choose to go to the northwest and east side. We do have him protected by the mountains to the northwest, not that big of an issue. I'm actually quite curious if he's gonna settle another city past Toledo, but this one does seem good. Does seem good. Anyway, archers coming from Rome, more settlers, 4th and 5th also coming out. He did get 2 galleys, and he started scouting out what's going on. He will figure out where Matthias Corvinus is. I gotta say, Buda is protected right now because of these hills on the west side and the rainforest, but it's not gonna be protected when it comes to those battleships. So Rome, when he will get there, he might actually get to take over the capital city of Rakas. Now we do have builders going out and improving stuff. Settlers, more builders. Still not enough population here in Akinea, only 2 points. It is what it is. Let's take a look next. Age of Empire, God of War and Plunder, the extra point on his Royal Navy dockyards. He's getting them out, and he did choose Governor Liang. Okay. Governor Liang in the city of London. Okay, guys, he's going parks here. Is he going parks? Oof. Pompeii moment, exactly, Pompeii moment. Okay, I will 2/3 of Hungary is battleshipable right now. Yeah, Jacob. Yeah, that is quite a catastrophe over here for Rakas. He's getting his government plaza, but from the city of Pex, trying to benefit from that extra production towards those districts across the river. He's getting Magnus in the capital, and I do see, of course, starting up on his commercials. Did need to adapt quite a bit to the territory that he had, but still, he's doing well. He's doing well at the moment. Now we do need to see what he's gonna do with something else, though. So you see, is going for bronze working. He's concerned about something, and if he is going to discover bronze working, all of his other setups are going to be quite slowed down. We don't see settlers coming around. He's not going to get to lock his production out from new cities, districts, and he will keep discoupling civics and techs, which will severely increase, or significantly increase, I should say, the district cost. Scythia did go for City Patriot Goddess, started putting down his Kurgans, and I do notice got Governor Plaza with a campus here next to Prokropha. That's a +3, and yes, he does have the extra culture coming out from these marble tiles, which he did start to improve. City Patriot Goddess giving him the 40% towards the first district in a city. It's gonna be quite a good bonus, but he did get one of his campuses pillaged, unfortunately. Komstromskaya was not ready for the aggression of Rakas. Rakas just went in there and thought everything it is, had a party in the campus, and unfortunately it burned down. You know, somebody actually forgot to turn off the stove or something. Yeah, it is what it is. When you're making pizza, you're making pizza. Sometimes house pizza. And we do have campuses coming up from ESIC, and yes, finally he got that city on the east. First of all, it's on iron tile. Second of all, he's gonna get access to the amber tiles, giving him the extra culture he desperately needs. Is right now where is it? Scythia. Scythia is 11 science and 18 culture. Still, of course, without the campuses, the extra ones that need to come out. And he does have access to horses already as a technology. He is gonna have the ability to go against somebody, and that somebody is gonna be Vietnam with 16 science and 12 culture here on the east. We do have campus research projects coming out from Hue, and I do see Liang is getting established in 3 turns, while Scythia is starting to pump out his units. We don't really see that in Vietnamese territory. Vietnam is going currency and political philosophy. I mean, he does have the tons, and he is not getting those general points. Kick. You remember the tons don't actually give you general points, unfortunately, but you can get it with God of War and Plunder, which is not available because England picked it. They are allies, by the way. And also, oh, he got Hypatia. That's more science here. More science for Henri. 22 points of science with 14 points of culture. Is that actually? Yeah, that is what it is. Builders coming around, and a fourth city going to be put down to the north. He's getting his Governor Plaza to the north as well with more thuns. Where is the third one? Wait, if Don Hoi is building this one, where is the Hoi An one? Hoi An needs to be put here, right? In the third ring. Maybe he doesn't have the gold to take it. Well, Rakas has. Oh, wait, they're waiting gold on Rakas? Are they levying something? Are they gonna levy Yerevan or something? Anyway, we'll see. Now we're 10:30, so just one more 10 until the next era. We're gonna need to take a look when it comes to those city states, what is gonna be available for the players to get some bonuses from. We got Samarkand with Zanzibar, Venice being picked, the trade bonuses in the game. We got Granada with Valletta, Lahore, Kabul, and Volen showing up for military, while I do notice Vatican City with Yerevan are going to be the ones for religious bonuses. We also have Hong Kong with Brussels as the industrial city-states in the game, those ones that will give bonuses towards industrial zones and production. But unfortunately, I gotta say there's no science city-state and there's no culture city-state. And it's not like they killed them, they just didn't spawn. This is a bit weird. Anyway, it is what it is. We do need to see what the aggression is going to look like here from Scythia. He's definitely pushing back the Hungarian unit, while Yerevan at the moment is not being soothed by anybody. We do have Kerrrnel there with 2 points. Scythia could easily counter if Hungary is going to put some envoys in there. Anyway, looking at turn 31, we will see how the players are going to start to get their golden age options going. I'm pretty sure everybody did manage to get a golden age here, golden across the board. And of course they will need to pick from the pen brush and voice, free inquiry, or monumentality, or even drums of war, which is the last fourth option that was changed in the previous patches of BBG. Vietnam does have a choke to play with, and that's some rough terrain. It would be hard hard to charge for Scythia. Yeah, definitely not gonna be easy. Yeah, I don't say it's easy. Yeah. Not unless he gets another city over here and gets a road. That's gonna be quite a tricky territory to go through. Anyway, now we do have Scythia first going for Yerevan. He wants to get bigger, and by the looks of it, getting another wave of settlers from EC comes from Sky right after he got his horses. He did choose to go for a Penbrush and Voice Golden Age, and is finally putting down an encampment. Pingala establishing comes from Sky is gonna give him the necessary boost of science here in his well, general direction. He doesn't have the +1 from population, only 13 right now. Rome, what did Rome go for? 4 cities, 5th city coming around. I do see him getting a wave of builders and some archers in the northern cities, and it looks like he definitely wants to put some pressure, more pressure on Spain. We do have Sugaryyyy here with 7 science points, 7 14 culture, and pen, brush, and voice. Joe the third, only 8 points of gold, 17 science and 27 culture. I gotta say, Vietnam here to the west side is freaking him out. I don't think there's a better way to say it. He's getting freaked out by the next door neighbor. And Henri might come against him, but might not. As you can see, there's not really anything happening here. We do have greenery coming up in Beja. I do see Braga getting a settler out. Lisbon is getting a settler out. Whoa. Don't get me wrong over here. I just wanted to say Portugal here, yes, he's very prepared, but it looks like his opponent is not actually putting pressure or early as Portugal thought pressure against him. It's good to be prepared. Don't get me wrong. We do have Portugal here. Also, we'll need to find places for harbors. I'm pretty sure Lisbon will need to get one down for the extra gold generation. And looking at his tech side, we do have Marvin getting horseback riding in 1 turn. I don't see a single harbor around this territory. While Beja is going to need to get his 4th again, he will need to get that harbor down. We do have John Curtin also getting his 24 science and 27 points of culture, getting his cities on the west side and building ancestral hall in 3 turns just from the city of Canberra. Actually 4 turns just from the city of Canberra. He has more of these cattle to improve for the extra production on them and of course extra food from them. While he is not putting a city in the face of Spain, he's going to choose to go for the western side here, taking actually space from Portugal if he's doing this. But at least 2 settlers are going to be on the west. He has another one to the east here, and I'm pretty sure he can trade with Rome, no problems. Pen, brush, and voice going to give him the extra culture coming up from all of these built districts. While he is at 7th population in the city of Canberra, he didn't choose yet to put a harbor down, but I would imagine he's going to want to put a harbor down. We do have him also taking Euclid as a scientist. Okay, not bad. He just got his what is it, boost over here, education boost, right? He just got his education boost. Curtis Love, 7 size with 12 culture on England Age of Empire. England Age of Empire is with 4 cities. He's getting his Temple of Artemis, and we do have him with 1, 2, 3, 4 of the 5, 6 possible amenities around his territory. Affected by actually even 7 with the ship town on the west side. Nothing on the east on Newcastle upon Tyne though. Anyway, Magnus establishing in that city to the southeast. This is gonna be slow and without production here. I gotta say his choice of going Governor Liang and then Temple of Artemis is gonna be slow and without production. We got him on 33 production right now, 7 science and 12 culture. He's getting his Royal Navy dockyards out, and he did choose to go for a pen, brush, and voice, so more culture points coming up from finishing those harbors. You can see how immediately he jumped up to 17, while Temple of Artemis is going to give him housing, food, and amenities in the city of London. This will help out those citizens be happy at least. Well, hopefully they're going to be happy at least, and we're going to see him try to benefit from those extra points of food, production, science, culture, all of the bonuses that happy citizens give you. He is also starting to get his amenities here improved. He's waiting for that olive tile to put a pasture on, and I do see marble tiles on the west side also needing some improvements. Gavron Plaza gonna hit his 2 harbors for a lot more gold, while he is gonna need to get a few more cities. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see him get his lighthouses before the next expanse. We got Henri here, Batriu, in Exodus of the Evangelist Golden Age, 4 cities, finishing up his 4th son, getting horses out to 110 from the city of Hue. He's the first one to actually build and choose and finish Warlord's Throne in his Gavron Plaza. While he's getting his barracks out, he did also manage to get, didn't he get Hypatia earlier? He did also get Hypatia for the libraries, giving him an extra point of science and instantly building a library in that district. Whoa. Woo! Yeah.
2005's Waste taken retained his knighthood for 7 months. Haven't watched in a while, but today I got time.
Yay, yay! Hello, the Rakas 2005, and thank you so much for the resub. Thank you so much, sir, putting me on track over there for the Partner Plus. We're at 61 points, by the way, for the Partner Plus, and I need 100. Woo, woo! We're getting there. Alex 2005, Vietnam. It annoys me of that Lisbon is not Lisbo. Lisbon is the name in English. In Portuguese is Lisbo. Oh, wait, how do you pronounce Lisbo? Is it Lisbon? Or is it Lisboa? Boa? What is anyway? They should use the Portuguese name. I think I agree with you, especially since all of the Vietnamese cities are, you know, Vietnamese. Hello, Lisboa, Lisboa. Oh, I see, Lisboa. I mean, I guess I can try to put it in my brain, like switch the word as Lisbon with the Lisboa, Lisboa. Is there any natural wonder nearby, by the way? Amir is asking. Natural wonder where? Or nearby whom? Is somebody in particular or just somebody? Because I didn't really see natural wonders for them. We do have Valletta getting attacked by Spain here, but I do want to finish Rakas and Uralfish first, and then we're going to talk about the action of the game. Matthias Corvinus, 3 cities. He got his merchants out. Let's actually see. He got his extra luxury one, Coleus. And while I do see he didn't get the option of recruiting the merchants with extra trade routes. He is making right now 5 great merchant points a turn. Okay, that's pretty good. Is he making any scientist points also? 1. Okay, not amazing. He's getting his cocoa improved, and I do see him now starting up on his settlers, 2 turning, 3 turning them. Still didn't get the Temenak in the city of Pex, but a lot of territory has received farm upgrades there. Looking at also his golden age, pen brush and voice golden age. It's 15 science, 26 culture. Uralfish, 13 science and 19 culture. He's in a pen brush and voice golden age, 4 cities. He wants to get his 5th one from the city of Valletta, and I do see he's gonna get to 2 tapped with the galley and this warrior. Oh, it doesn't have any more movement on the warrior. Well, it is what it is. He's gonna need another turn, but that city is definitely gonna go down. It's not being placed under siege, but nor does it have has a galley inside of it or a warrior to increase his defense, and of course the galleys are gonna make quick work of it. We do have Wolo's Throne, also as a specializing building of choice for Spain. I do notice he's getting the builders out here from the other cities, and the encampment training projects are starting to come out from Zaragoza. While Rome already has horses, he didn't quite send them against Spain, or at least not yet. We do need to see when he's gonna choose to build a few more, and of course get an army out. I don't see him getting an encampment, and of course that will give an advantage to Spain with 3 great general points at 10 and project finishing. He is gonna get the opportunity to recruit one of the first 4 great generals. Now, Vietnam also making projects for his own generals. He definitely wants to, well, ideally he would want 2 of them. 1 to push and 1 to defend. 1 to defend on the west side, while 1 to push on the east towards Portugal, which also did manage to recruit one of his generals. Uralfish, let's see. He's getting his lighthouses going from the other cities, and he definitely needs more units here. But since he does have quite a few builders, he might get to chop the horses a little bit faster. That's probably why he's getting the builders out. He improved his iron, he improved his horses, and he definitely has another city spot next to the Pompeii volcano. Maki Wazaru, all names are in English. You can just set your language in the option. Okay. They also use the English names for the German cities. I haven't seen a Cologne anywhere at least. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is what it is. Oh, I think I messed up my image setup here. Okay, should be fine now. Did I get a prediction going for who's gonna win? I didn't, right? So let's start up on the prediction for who will win. We do have on one side Suomi, on the other side it's gonna be Le Senat. The Senate. The Senate against Suomi. The Senate against the Finnish. Aachen is in French, is Aix-la-Chapelle. Good, what? Aachen in French is Aix-la-Chapelle. Wait, really? That's what it's spelled? Wow, that's how it's called? Okay, interesting. That's interesting. I mean, you also say Germany, Allemagne, right? Allemand, actually, Allemand. Oh, it's almost like X. So wait, it's the ex chapelle. Wow. Okay. Okay. It's the ex chapelle. It is what it is. Anyway, let's take a look at the game here and see what's going on. Did we have Hungary levy any city state or at least put points in it? No, I don't think so, right? No. And Hungary is being played by Rakas, so we're going to keep this name in our minds. Oh, Hong Kong, he got Hong Kong. And levy. Okay, we got Rakas over here trying to levy and help out his teammate go against his opponent. Portugal might actually feel the sting of quite a few of these Hungarian units. And while Vietnam is putting his first units towards the west side, he didn't choose to go further into Scythian territory, but he is getting the preparations going for a possible attack from Scythia. I'd also noticed Vietnam getting quite a few builders. He did recruit a general, and I do see his traders are starting to give him the gold. Moving the general towards the north, he might actually want to kill the city of Vatican. By the looks of it, he's preparing to kill that city. That city's city state, while he's gonna rely on Hungary to actually do a little bit of aggression against Portugal and keep his units busy while he's on the campaign to take Vatican City. That's gonna give him quite a bit of a boost here in his empire, having an extra city to rely on, but that is also gonna expose him to oh no, he's not. He's not gonna get exposed. That's his ally. That is his ally. In the Caspian Sea, he has both of his allies, right? Spain and England. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's definitely fine. Is Vietnam getting city parks? Some new meta? Wait. Because Hoi An did actually go for Governor Liang. Yeah, but he opened on Magnus, man. He actually got a production. Let's see Curtis. Curtis, check this out, by the way, on the productions. Look at the production of Curtis. He has a lot of gold, right? 13 points of science, 29 culture, a lot of gold from his René dockyards, but he's still on 41 points of production, and he did start putting down his parks, his city parks. What's his happiness level? +3 here, +6 in London. Okay. I think the city park is actually from London, isn't it? Yeah, it's from London. So he needs to get one from Birmingham also. Give me a second and let's take a look at the production of London here. It's 16.2 right now with the +6 bonus from ecstatic. What's that? Isn't that an extra +15 that you get? Ooh. Anyway, I'm probably gonna get to chop that lighthouse, and he desperately needs more traders. Unfortunately, he can now move Magnus back in the city of London. He just needs to get it, like click on the button, move it back to London, and connect that city with all of the other cities, so he can actually get that extra food and production to catch up. 45 points of production here. Anyway, he's not he's not at the same level as his next door neighbor or his next door ally Henri. And I do see Uralfish is also 41 points of production here. So yeah, I can't say he's doing that bad, to be honest. Maybe it's just my mind making up things, you know. Isn't that the city Hue just east of the city? Wait, he did put a city park? He did put a city park. Oh my god, he did put a city park and another city park in the city of Hoi An. Yes, I guess new meta. Magnus into Liang meta. It is what it is. And then Pingala. Wow, that's a lot of, like, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have all of the bonuses for Governor Magnus. He probably just went for production or something. Looking at Rakas, let's see, did he upgrade his units? He's starting to get them back to Hong Kong, and I do notice he's upgrading his warriors into swordsman. These are going to be benefiting from an extra movement point, and he does have the extra +3 from the combat Raven King trait, not to mention oligarchic legacy for the extra +4. Yeah, there we go. He's upgrading everything he can. Yeah, he definitely needs to put more pressure on Portugal. And he's catching Portugal here in a weird moment. Portugal is getting his settlers out. It's not going to be enough time for these units to actually go through the horses of Portugal before the settlers come out. Now I do see Scythia finishing up his wall of throne in 3 turns and did get another campus in Isik. I do notice he's getting horses out from that city center. While he's not yet pressuring Vietnam, he could start doing it soon. Encampment training project in 2 turns for Scythia, while he doesn't really need it, to be honest. He's 3 points out from getting a general, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it. Yeah, he's just gonna get it passively. He did manage to successfully take over the city of Yerevan, which will give him access to Holy Site, which in turn is going to give him enough points for those great prophets. Hungary is such a pest. Their entire civ is all about pressuring a bit just to annoy people. You're not wrong. He's kind of a chaos maker there. Yeah. You're not wrong. I do see Vatican City getting attacked also. Spain did manage to take over Valletta. Uralfish is retreating his galleys from the north while he's getting a few horses in the south. He's getting pressured by two opponents here. I gotta say Australia will have a very good tempo to try to get to coursers at the beginning. I do see him getting pressured back by Spain, and I do notice Australia doesn't have a lot of units here. We do have him getting his encampment out in one turn, and he still has quite a few tiles to chop here. Ever seen Scythia? yeah, basically, yeah, Scythia, man. Scythia, but no, Scythia being played by the horse lady. You know, like there's no Scythia, other Scythia than being played by the horse lady. That's what it needs to be. We got Victor also established in the city of Visic. A bit surprising that he actually chose to spend the governor title for that. I already imagine Scythia should have that much of a problem pushing into Vietnam or defending against Vietnam. Now we do have England managing to get into his tiles and first of all stopping from building the Wall of Throne, and second of all pillaging the Gavron Plaza. That is a bit annoying, and Scythia is going to want to cross the river to have a stab at that scout. I do notice he's also going to plan down his next city, 2, 4, 5, 6 cities for Scythia, while we do have 2, 4, 6 cities soon for Vietnam. He's getting a 7th one in the south, and look at that, Volcano felt it, man. He felt it in his bones. Well, I guess it is what it is. We got a war here, and it seems like it's brewing for some time. Vietnam and Scythia will need to somehow get rid of that pressure. Now, on the east side, of course, also Hungary started to push into the Portuguese territory. We do have those 4 levied swordsmen from Hong Kong going one step forward towards the lands of Portugal, while at the moment Portugal is just getting a few archers. He's also, unfortunately, he put his general. Oh my god, they're just bypassing the general. So guys, if he just keeps his general there, Portugal unfortunately is going to need to wrap around all the way to get to affect any kind of any one of his units. And as you can see, the Hungarian swordsmen are not putting a step on the great general tile, so they're not pushing him back into his lands, letting Portugal here fight without a general. Now, you would say that the general is actually feeding. Scythia tends to do actual attacks and can take cities. Hungary has those 5 city-state units and just pillages. They can't even get more. Well, you don't know city states. What do you mean? We've seen a few city states that definitely got a lot more. Yeah. I remember, what was it? Nazca. Remember Nazca? Oh my god, man. Yeah, looks like Rome is getting attacked quite a bit by those defensive units of Spain, and getting pushed. His horses are getting pushed back. There aren't enough of them to actually make a concentrated push against the Spanish cities. While Spain is building his campuses, he put his units on the back foot here. We do have Rome trying to get more sim done. 24 science with 32 culture versus Uralfish 26 and 34. But their THORTANK with 55 and 42 is going for apprenticeship to get extra production from his mines, even though he doesn't really have a lot of mines. We do have him upgrading his iron tile and getting one of his a diplo quarter in the city of Melbourne. I do see more of these. Wait, what did he get in? Oh, in Canberra he didn't put a harbor down. He actually got an encampment down from Canberra. Interesting choice. I do see him going for construction, so by the looks of it, he's going towards military engineering. I would imagine also he wants castles as quickly as possible for the coursers. The extra damage for the from the coursers should be enough to take down Spanish defenses if Spain is not on point with this. If Spain actually smells a whiff of this corsair attack, he might try to go immediately for pikemen and try to nullify his opponent's ability to push into his defense. But is he gonna get a whiff of it? I think that's the question. Is he gonna get a whiff of it? Because this might go south extremely quickly if he doesn't get a whiff of it. Well, good thing is we do have quite a few campuses and holy sites. Wait, is that the holy site in the city of Seville? Yeah. Well, oh my god, Sugaryyyy being so annoying, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at Sugar. Look what Sugar is doing. Every turn he's putting a horse on those tiles. And stops the build of the campus for one turn. And then he moves away the horse and gets another one in the last seconds of the turn. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure Uralfish is very mad about this. Very mad. Anyway, we do have another +3 campus coming up from Madrid, and he could, yeah, there we go, chop it, and that's exactly what he did. But now Rome will have the ability to go and pillage that campus since it's not protected by one of the Spanish horses. We don't have that many more units coming up from Rome, and unfortunately Sugaryyyy is keeping his horses in neutral territory, which only pops half of the heals that he could have gotten in the city center, which is a bit I gotta say a bit unfortunate. Like, to be honest, it would be faster to heal these units if you send them to Cume and Antium at the same time and then get them back. It's faster to heal them like this. Now we do have settlers coming around, non-freshwater city on the amber tile. I guess that's gonna help him get definitely the extra heals popping off, acquiring that territory. And I do notice Liang is establishing the city of Seville. We do have here Uralfish with 32 science, 40 culture. He did jump up considerably here, and I do notice he's getting the +3 happiness level in his cities, or +6 even in Seville. Wait, one. Oh, he didn't place his city park in the city of Madrid, or I just don't see it. I don't see any city park in the city of Madrid. He has one in Toledo, he has one in Zaragoza, and I do see he's plugging in Liang in the city of Seville, but did not touch Madrid yet. Well, he's gonna get there. 77 gold a turn is also gonna be important for his economy. He does desperately need that extra science, or at least click on metal something. What was it? Military? No, not military. Military tactics or something. What is it? Military tactics, yeah, military tactics for the pikeman technology, and get quite a few spearmen now, because when this attack from Australia is gonna get in, oh, he's gonna do damage. We do have Hungary actually repositioning his units to the east. Finally, THORTANK is back in the city of Lisbon, and well, he got back from his hiatus. We do have Hungary also with only these 4 swordsmen there, while Portugal is countering him quite nicely. I do notice Vietnam is starting to get his heavy chariots out, while he's not that afraid from Scythia on the west. Scythia did put up a general with a few units there. Good choke point to defend, by the way. Vietnam is getting a very good choke point to defend against his opponent. And of course, with the extra tiles that he got from Vatican City, he's gonna put up a mean defense against anything that Scythia has to throw at him. Hello, Megalian. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Disgusting Rome behavior. Yeah, man. It is what it is. But to be honest, it's a very good tactic. It is a good tactic. Don't get me wrong. It is a very good tactic. A bit, you know, he got surprised over it, that the tile got chopped. But still, these horses got their job done. They lost a lot of health doing it, but they got their job done. Slow down that campus from being finished for like a few turns there. We got a campus from Rome, 7 Pop City. That's a +2 campus, and another +2 campus over here. And I do notice that's going to be a +3 when the commercial is going to be finished. We do have also Governor Victor established there in the northern cities. Not a lot of more cities are coming out. Rome might actually just stay on 6, even though he could definitely try to go towards the northeast or east a little bit. He doesn't want to be too close to England to open up another front. England, let's see what England is doing. This is very... Oh, wait. What is his production? 46 production. Okay. More city parks, I guess. But city parks without food and production. And this is immediately being seen here. He has 27 science, 40 culture. He's even working these tiles for the extra culture and science, and trying to get more settlers out. I do see Magnus is still in Newcastle upon Tyne. It didn't get placed in the city of London. And I do see him sending his traders externally. Oh, that's why they're making the gold. They're sending their trade routes externally. I see. Well, to be we do have also Zanzibar being taken down. Where was Zanzibar? So Vatican City got taken down. Where was Zanzibar, and why was it important? Why don't we see where is Zanzibar? Zaragoza, Valletta. Did it get deleted? No. Hungary took Zanzibar. Hungary took... Oh, I see. It's the 4th city to the northeast. Okay, I see. I see, I see. I thought that's a Hungarian city anyway, like it was so close to his borders, but now I see. Okay, thank you. Okay, and it looks like Scythia is sending a few units towards him from the east. He might want to pokey a little bit the Hungarian units. While I do see new swordsmen coming up from Debrecen, there's another settler moving towards the west. He will get access to more amenities to improve. While he's getting his production numbers up, he's also doing the great merchant points. Hungary is one turn away from recruiting Zankian. While he's getting another project, he desperately wants the extra trade routes here. And this is going to be the first one out of quite a few of them, like what, four in total or something, but the 3 are very quick being discovered at the beginning of the game. Yeah. Oh, where my setup at? Where my setup at? Woo, woo. There we go. Oh, I see. So it's gonna be a night attack from Henri, while we do have Hungary also pressuring, keeps pressure up on Portugal. Portugal 60 science and 39 culture is managing to get a lot of points going, and of course discovering technology is much quicker. Oh no, he's going buttress. This might be a problem. Going buttress is not gonna give him that extra unit strength that he would desperately need to defend against the night attack of Vietnam. And while I do notice another settler from Henri is gonna move towards right in the face of Portugal on the river towards Hong Kong. We do have heavy chariots and knights already starting to come out from Vietnam's territory. Only 2 pre-builds for the Voichens. I don't see that many more. While he needed to keep a balance between the western forces and the eastern forces to defend himself against Scythia and also get the attack going against his opponent. You can see he's trying to spread the resources as best he can between these 2 locations. He did manage to get 2 generals? No, only 1 general. So the general is in Vatican City to help him out against Scythia, and it looks like it's putting a hell of a fight over here against the Scythian units, even with the extra +5 against wounded units. Scythia would definitely need more Saka horse archers. Well, why are there no Saka horse archers, man? Those are the bread and butter of Scythia. They're like the baguette, you know, the biggest baguette for Scythia. I missed everything up until now. I have no idea who's in better position, but I like the bigger gamble. I see. 100 to 1 odds. What are you guys doing in the channel points? Oh my god, somebody just put 60,000 points on Suomi. Wait, is that you? 5-second energy? Oh yeah, let's get it in there, boys. Let's get the points in there. Looks like 5-second energy just put 60,000 points on the table. Let's go. No, not you. Wait, no, not okay. But who was it? Who was? Oh my god, big man. Yeah. Alex 2005 is also saying Suomi is looking like the clear favorites. Well, we gotta see. I gotta point out we got several more turns until the next era, and by the looks of it, the players are going to need to get their era score points. Only THORTANK is relatively close to his golden age there, 49.58. Oh, I do actually see Rakas and Uralfish also. Never mind. We do have Rakas here 5 points away, and I'm pretty sure Uralfish with his 9 points out, he's gonna get there. Lugdunum did get settled, and Sugaryyyy is gonna have a city much closer to Spain. While I do notice Australia here is building his hanging gardens. He's not gonna go for that courser attack that I was thinking of. He's getting machinery, feudalism. He's probably gonna want a wave of builders to come out of his cities for feudalism and getting his upgrades and all of the other shebangs, so the shabooms over here on his cities. That might not give him the time to pressure Spain when he needed to pressure Spain. Well, we'll see. Kerrrnel here on only 28 science and 39 culture. It looks like he's slowing down quite a bit, and of course next to Henri is 58 and 62. That's not really that good. We do have him pumping out a few more horses on the west and on the east. When he does want to do something against Hungary here on the west side, he definitely needs to put up the pressure against Vietnam, because Vietnam is already moving against Portugal, and Marvin should not be able to die, should not be allowed to die here. They need to do everything they can to keep Marvin alive. Wait, did Marvin send the safety set? Oh my god, he's safety settling, guys. He got out of there. He's out. He's out. Like him and his whole family are out of there, you know. Like, yeah. And they're gonna say they were just doing exercises, you know. It was a dramatic effort over there to get the settler on the other island. Nobody's gonna know about this. This is the secret B side of the lands of Portugal. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mind blow. Good evening, sir, and welcome. Bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. Also, good happen. Closing. Hello, my friend asked me to do that. I see. Wait, you just spent 25,000? Oh, I see, I see. Listen, not getting 72,000 points versus Suomi 63,000. Come on, let's see the finish, boys. Represent, represent. Get those points in. Support your favorite team. Woohoo! Secret, the B side of Portugal. Yeah, exactly. B side. The Marvin roleplay Portugal during the French invasions. Anyway, there is a big discrepancy of the goal, by the way. A big difference in the goal between the two teams. We got Curtis Love and the Uralfish both over 100, while Rakas is also 60. While on the other side, none of them are hitting over 50. Marvin is actually losing gold right now, and this is the civilization they were kind of basing their gold making on, and this is quite unfortunate actually. THORTANK 69 science 47 culture, still struggling to get that economy up. Did finish the pyramids. THORTANK gonna get a theater square, I would imagine. Yeah, 8 points to go until the golden age. He's still only on 5 cities. He's gonna get his 6th one soon, but that's a bit late. Hanging Gardens is going to be amazing for him for that extra growth throughout his empire. And I'm amazed he didn't actually improve the Margaret tiles next to Sydney for so long. That is so long he left those tiles unchecked there. It is what it is. Okay, so Vietnam will require quite a few gold points and iron points so he can get all of these heavy chariots. And oh my god, what is this heavy chariot invasion? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 units that are gonna start going against Portugal. Wait, Portugal doesn't even see this happening. He sees the city of Hoalu, he sees one single heavy chariot and one horse, and that's it. How does he have vision over this one? He shouldn't have had vision over this one. What is this? Like, how does this horse actually get vision over that one? Yeah. Like, he should have only 2. Oh, it's Portugal and he gets the extra vision. I see. Never mind. Portugal. There we go. Jao, the third ability. Yeah, all units receive +1 side. That's how he sees it. That's what it is. That's what it is. Anyway, we got him 2 turning swordsman, and yes, I do see barracks is coming out from Lisbon. We do have the Hungarian units also retreating back to the city of Hong Kong, while I do see Vietnam will definitely need a few more of these pre-built Voichens. We might actually see him hard build them. He's getting the gold and the resources to get to upgrade his units. He's putting them immediately in the borders of Hoalu and getting those upgrades, while I do notice these units are going to be quite strong against the Portuguese swordsmen. They're not breaking them, especially when they do benefit from generals, and of course the attackers do not. Vietnam is gonna get his well, I hope so, he's gonna get his charge promotions on these knights. That will help him break the choke points if his opponent defending units are actually fortified. Looking at the era scores here, looks like Rakas is only 3 points out from getting his golden. Made a wall of units to the east of Zanzibar and got to 6 cities. Getting a boat out for the extra points, while I do see water mills are coming out from PEX for the extra production points. Remember, Sugaryyyy will have the opportunity to get to him with battleships, but that's a long way. That's a long way. Yeah, let's go, mind blow, let's go. Protect the river, Mr. Marvin. Protect the river. Yeah, can't blame him for seeing Scythia is a bigger threat. Yeah, no, you definitely, yeah. No, you don't want to disrespect Scythia as a neighbor. You really don't want to do that. How many turns? We got 4 more turns. Okay, so looks like Scythia might be going dark. 39 out of 44 points. We do have him only on 6 cities. He's getting away from feudalism builders. He built a lot of military, but doesn't actually have a lot of stats. It is what it is. Sugaryyyy here with 79 production, 41 science, and 44 culture on 246 cities. We do have him getting his builders now from everywhere, feudalism builders, and only got 1 legion for the point. And I don't see him actually pressuring Spain here, not not that much. I was definitely expecting a little bit more aggression so they could make the defense of Spain buckle. Uralfish is just gonna get more time, and by the looks of it, his tempo is quite good. 75 science, 61 culture with only 64 production, but that's fine. I guess he will get more traders. He did make the sacrifice of sending all of these traders on the seas. 130 gold a turn. That is massive. Now we do need to take a look also on oh, Henri got his golden age, Uralfish got his golden age. Henri is still actually 8 points away from getting his golden age, but now he's starting his push against the Portuguese nation. He got flooded. Henri's knights actually unfortunately got flooded. It is what it is. Anyway, we do have him with the ability to actually go against that encampment and try to take it down, while Portugal does have the science. We will need to see if he's gonna have the time to get to his stirrups. Mason in 110, Mercer is in 210. I know he was going for, oh my god, somebody's upgrading a lot of units and I don't know who. Is it Vietnam that, oh Scythia upgraded coursers. I see. Well, these units are not gonna get anywhere. Look at the knight strength, 73 strength next to Vatican City. Who's gonna push that one? You know, like nobody. Corsair is barely 51. Anyway, the massive military affair is getting next to the encampment. He is gonna try to double tap it over here. I'm pretty sure he will triple tap it, but it is what it is. And he still didn't get his upgrades in archers, so he gets his Voicians. These Voicians are gonna be the ones helping him breach the defenses of his opponents, taking down the strength of those units before they actually attack. Wait, is this? Oh, never mind. Oh. Look at this. What is this? What is this swordsman over here? Is made out of paper or something? What is going on? Anyway, looking at the era score, we got Henri, got a few more points. Okay, there we go. A few more points. He got his Voicians, and now he's only 3 points out from getting his golden age, and is pulling down Colosseum from the city of Hue. He only has 2 more chops to go in that city center to get it, and by the looks of it, he will secure his borders from the east and the west. Yeah, still needs to get those points going. 3 more points, maybe a city-state Suz, maybe a levy. Curtis Love is 6 points out from getting his golden age. I do see him getting a theater square in the city of London. That's going to be a +4 and getting him the +3 points. And I do notice some monuments coming from Bradford. Liang puddle jumping everywhere. Magnus is still in Newcastle upon time, but he used Reina in the capital for the extra gold. 137 gold a turn here for Curtis Love with only 66 production, 53 science and 50 culture. I say only 66, but looking at his opponents, it's not like they actually did very, very well here. Also, Divine Right coming up next, and for the THORTANK, I'm not that convinced everybody else did get to Divine Right oh, this is gonna be a much better. Going against, wait, are they breaking? Is he gonna break Hungary here? Oh my god, this one banged up horse is the only thing that's keeping a defense, like he's standing in the way of these Scythian coursers going against the city of Pex. And now even that horse has run away. Rakas is like, no, go back home. It's fine. You know, just stay in your house. It's all good. You stay in your house until the danger is over. It's all good. We're here. Anyway, we got swordsman coming around, and looks like these coursers are going to get to feast on the swordsman. We do need to, in the Great General, to get into range, though. It is what it is. Portugal +1 side. Oh, Victor, hello there, sir. Good evening. Did I arrive with more games to play? Yes, sir. Also, Portugal +1 side. Telling him the night upgrades are here. A rare situational bonus. Yes, indeed. And as you can see, Scythian attacks are already starting to appear here in the Hungarian territory. They smashed one of the swordsmen down. Barely got scratched while they will move towards the other cities. We do need to see what he's going to choose here. Honestly, I think it's a much better choice to try to get into the borders of City of Pex and snipe it down, but he doesn't know, does he? He doesn't know. Wait a second, it's here, right? Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know how many units around him they are. But if he does manage to get in here before Hungary gets an extra defense on that city center, that city taken away, that's probably the crown jewel of Hungary, right? 22 production, 12 culture, 5 science, 29 gold return. Anyway, era score, Marvin 6 points out. I do see Sugaryyyy is also 5 points away, while THORTANK did manage to secure his gold, and we do have him also starting to get his universities and got a great bath. He did get Stonehenge, but did not activate his religion. He wanted to deny a religion here, a possible religion from the game. Okay, more campuses coming out from Rome. I do have to say, Uralfish does definitely seem a favorite in this 1 versus 2. THORTANK is starting to run out of cities to settle, and this is going to be quite a problem. He's going to need to start expanding towards the southeast, and he's not really fast on this. While we do have the night attack of Vietnam going against his opponent, it looks like Marvin might actually break his opponent. Might get broken here. I do have to say Portugal did manage to get to many times technology, making this a much harder attack for Vietnamese units. We do have Vietnam, getting at the wrong moment in time. The Voichins are going to be the ones that are going to make the difference. They can tap away the men-at-arms and slowly take down their health. You need to be careful to get all of the full attacks going if you want to break them, and I'm pretty sure Henri is going to need to get a lot more of these Voichins on the battlefield. Good and bad things happening here. We do have the Voichins coming in behind this army. Bad thing is there's not a lot of ways for them to attack through the forest. He needs to find ways of actually getting the visibility to allow these units to attack into their opponents. And of course, one tile, it's all they need. They can swap around, like shoot, swap, switch, shoot, swap, switch, swap, and so on and so forth, until they break down how to say a choke point. And my brain is actually starting to be bro, Hungary about to be devoured. Yeah, he's getting devoured, man. And look at Scythia going directly for the farms, going next to the city of Zanzibar, which is going to benefit from another swordsman next turn. But all of these units are falling very quickly. And Scythia, whenever he's taking down a unit, he's also getting more health back. This is very important to benefit from as a bonus, by the way. Getting that health back is amazing. Can he actually? No, he can't delete that particular swordsman. But he can attack Zanzibar. He can attack Zanzibar with 2 units, and he should attack Zanzibar at the end of the turn. That's before the swordsman extra strength gets in there. And I gotta say, who's next? I mean, after Hungary, it's Victoria, and Victoria is not looking good either. He's gonna try to rely as much as possible on Hungary to get this defense, which by the looks of it, Kerrrnel is trying to punch through. Yeah, there we go. Double tap on Zanzibar. The city is down to 74 out of 200 health. And I do see a third courser can get in there. Pex building campus. Yeah, it is what it is. Zanzibar gone. Yeah, Zanzibar is gone alongside with the swordsman. By the looks of it, Scythia will take down another swordsman then and replenish its health. And yes, we do have more Saka horse archers. So I hope we're gonna have more Sakas. No, it's only one. It's only one Saka. Anyway, oh, look at that, man. Going through. Yeah, getting through. Seeing there's not that much of a defense in the Sea of Pex. The first pikeman, not pikeman, what is it? Anti-cav unit, but what is it? Kick. Spearman. The first spearman got taken out from the city of Pex, from the borders of the city of Pex. The Scythian courses can actually shift enter next turn around that city center and put it under siege. I would imagine this one can get here, this one can get here, this one can get this from the top can get here, and this one can get onto the commercial tile. With this one here, he can attack it with at least 2 of them next time, which will take down the city of Pex considerably lower in health. And of course, after Zanzibar didn't even get liberated, it just got taken down, we do have one city for Hungary to replenish his health from, units from. Looking on the attack of Portugal, it does seem like Marvin did manage to stop in time the Vietnamese attacks. We're going to see Vietnam is going to correctly use his Voichins and catapults and the advantages of the land he has and so on, and trying to get into the weak parts of the Portuguese defense. Is there a weak part here? So this is kind of a weak part because you can attack it from multiple sides, and I do notice this is definitely not weak unless you get more more units in the south, which is going to be a problem because walls and other units in the south and the time. Yeah, not easy to actually get there. That's not a weakness. No weakness over here, so the only way he could actually go through is this. This is probably the weakest link. These tiles right here are the weakest link. Yeah, okay, he's going for the man-at-arms, slowly taking it down with the Wojciech. It's gonna take a while, and of course he's gonna get a promotion. Anyway, I do need to vote, and we're gonna have a pause of 2 minutes. Let's go for science. There's no science. Me. Okay. Hello. Science. Me. I go. Hey. Okay, so 2 minutes, and we're gonna come back. 100 science THORTANK. We need to take a look who did get what there. Ce faci? Vrei să stai și tu aici? Păi dar nu putem să stați toți, că n-am loc de toți. Hai mă, hai vină cu. Yes. This guy, the big guy, is getting bullied by the little one. And he wants to stay, look at this guy, man. He's so big, and he wants to stay in my arms. So he doesn't get hit by the little one. Oh well, I'm gonna leave them here, and hopefully they're actually gonna, I would say, behave. Well, I guess you got to see something then. Cat o'clock, yeah, it is what it is. He replaced me, man. He replaced me. Hello, Derkebor. Good evening, sir. Maximus, also good evening, sir. Yeah, Cat was here. Did he speak on the stream? Was he meowing over there? He definitely was meowing at the other one. That actually, when the big one is going, the little one is going after him and saying, "What did you do here? What is going on? What are you doing?" Anyway, military city state do not provide unique suzerain bonus. Victoria not growing via culture. Victoria also did manage to get the Diplo points. We do have Vietnam with the ability to keep on attacking into Portugal, while Portugal will counterattack with his own encampment and crossbows. Vietnam will definitely need a few catapults to take down that encampment, that fortified defense. This is very important. Pex is gonna get the walls up next, and while these courses don't actually have enough strength to punch through the city's defense, especially with the pikeman inside of it, he didn't get it under siege by the looks of it. And Kerrrnel is not tapping the city. Oh, he's tapping the city? Okay, he's the walls, man. The walls. Can he go through the wall defense? What do you think, guys? Can he go through the wall defense against the city of Pex? That's going to be very tough, but I guess he's going to sacrifice a few units here. Wow, 5x crash. What the? Really, bro? Kick. You've sent my cats off. If they see another cat, they go nuts. Wait, really? Okay. Yes, he can. My blow is saying, okay. Oh my god. Was it only me that Paris is crashed? I think so, right? Anyway, it is what it is. Mm. Well, at least we don't have any more pain bugs. I fixed that issue by making another Steam account, KW, and family sharing the version of Civ6 that I have with that one, and somehow the same version of Civ works perfectly fine on another account. It's all good. Zero MS. Oh no. How do I have 0 MS to the host?
You have built great cities of stone and seen early empires rise and fall. Soon you will stand under the towering pinnacles of castles alongside your gallant knights.
Oh, Colosseum did get finished also in Vietnamese territory, and by the looks of it, we got his happiness level at 0. Unfortunately, he doesn't actually have that much happiness throughout his empire, but he would have been a lord if he didn't have Colosseum, so I can imagine that is going to help him quite a bit. He's still pressuring his opponent on the east, and by the looks of it, on the west side, we did have Scythia starting to move towards other lands, and he does have the ability to breach through the pikeman defense, but not through the city defense, or at least he doesn't think he can breach through the city defense. He's gonna go also fight the black armies in the meantime, while Hungary did manage to get those up. I do see more archers coming in, and I do notice the Scythian units are getting a bit too close for comfort to the builders and Hungarian traders. No movement between Vietnam over here on the eastern borders, or I should say western borders towards Scythia. Okay, so Kerrrnel Dark Age. Kerrrnel Dark Age, he's using his +5 card against units, melee attack units. Okay, Trajan 53 science 31. Unfortunately, it's in a normal. He's in a normal age, and doesn't look like he actually is pushing Spain, but we do have Spain. Wait a second, is that Conquistador push from Spain? That's Gunpowder coming up in 2 turns from Uralfish, and he has quite a few swordsmen that can be upgraded into Conquistadors. The Conquistadors, I believe they're actually gonna have missionaries also coming in. I don't see a religion yet from anybody. Actually, we don't see a religion from anybody. Anyway, Uralfish is 92 science with 79 culture and 83 gold per 10, and I do notice he's getting his he's getting his encampment training projects in Zaragoza, which does mean he's not going to be far away from recruiting one of the great generals. He needs a medieval renaissance one. He needs a renaissance one, and he's right now 28.4 points, making 4 or 10 with one project. He should get there quite in time, and in the meantime building up more warriors so he can pre-build as many of these conquistadors as possible. Maybe he even gets to nationalism, which is going to be amazing. Who do you think is going to win, Mr. Streamer? That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know at the moment. I tend to think it's Suomi, but I don't know. After Rakas is getting hit over here, it looks like we might have a... How to say... we might have them catching up to their opponents. Now we need to see England get his sim up, and yes, he now has a bit more production. He did choose a free inquiry golden age this time, 82 science, 46 culture, while he's getting a wave of campuses and building the libraries in them. You can see how little production he has in the cities. If he's taking 6 turns, 5 turns to build a library, comparing to other points, usually you do get them very, very quickly. I do notice Scythia is actually not stopping at the cities of Hungary and moving forward towards the cities of England, forcing England to make quite a few defensive units, and also might actually have the ability to just tap that city center of Manchester. Okay, there we go. Scythia just moving west. He might do the damage against the English cities, get some pillages done. It is what it is. Anyway, that was quite a victory here of Scythia against Hungary, taking out that extra city that he had over there in the situation that Hungary doesn't really have a lot of cities to begin with. Okay. Let's see. Joe the third, free inquiry golden age. Looks like he's keeping up with the defense. Vietnam is getting pushed back. All of those knights upgraded. Did not actually have a successful endeavor against Portugal. Marvin did get out of this with also quite a bit of gold per 10. He's on 57 gold per 10 right now. Started to finish his harvest from everyone, and getting those extra trade routes is going to allow him to connect his economy with Australia, which of course in turn will give him so much more gold. Now finally they will actually get the benefits of a bit more gold per 10 throughout their economy. We do have also THORTANK actually on John Curtin, free inquiry golden age, 4 turns for intelligence agency coming out from Canberra, and I do notice lighthouses from Toowoomba, 3 turns coming out. Anonymous gifter, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, sir. Fluke 34, Kukura Kapu, we got Frisbee 3 Monk, and Bobote 59 with a Lolly Ashwin joining us. Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much, Anonymous gifter. Yes, hello. Hello. How are you doing? Are you an anonymous gifter? Hello? Oh my god. Hey, find something else to play with. Come on. Okay, Henri in the second Exodus of the Evangelist, he's still on 2468 series, and I do notice he's getting some industrial zones going. Hiding Dave, hello there, sir, and thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Much appreciated, sir. Now we got the theater quest coming up from Hoyan, and I do see new barracks in the other thorns here that he built on the west side. He did manage to get 107 science and 90 culture. Definitely is going to get the nationalism a lot faster than his opponent here. I do need to put my oh, I see. There we go. Okay, we do have Portugal with no option to actually get to push back against Vietnam, but he's starting to expand in the southern seas, and he does have a kind of a peninsula here protected in the Gulf of Thailand that will allow him to get another at least 3 cities going, while I do notice Australia is going to need to do the same thing, but on the other island on the east side to try to get a bit more stats under his belt over there. Now, he's going to get attacked by push by Spain, and I do notice Uralfish is getting his machinery. He does have the upgrade button to at arms, not to conquistadors yet, and we do need to see when Uralfish is gonna get those. I do see Pingala in Zaragoza. He's getting a battering ram. He might actually want to push into Portugal. Wait, Portugal is his opponent? Is he? Yeah, it is his opponent. Yeah, Pingala establishing in Zaragoza is going to boost him up in science quite a bit. He does have a +4 campus to the west side of that city center, and of course getting intelligence agency into Madrid is going to allow him to deploy a spy against both of Australia, or actually I should say, or Rome, or a third option would be Portugal. I would imagine it's better against Australia over here and Rome. We do need to see if he's going to get a second spy or not. More cities coming up from the north, so he can try to get more production centers going. That's good. And of course building up his library count for the extra science. Definitely has a lot of science versus Rome, and I would say even against John Curtin, especially after he's going to get Pingala with the extra population point and campuses going. That's going to help him out so much in the science. That's going to be probably like 130 science or something for him. 164 gold at 10, also connecting his economy from the beginning with England, gave him all of these points. 93 production is definitely not shabby. Now we do have Curtis Love getting pillaged here by his opponent. He's putting up men at arms in front of these coursers, but it looks like they're not stopping for anything. Kerrrnel's coursers are getting into the tiles of his opponents, and he might actually pillage a trader there. And while I do see England is trying to stop the bleed, one of his mines did get pillaged, unfortunately. Wait, Hungary. Yeah, anyway, it is what it is. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Man, the men-at-arms just almost one-tapped the courser. That is a lot of damage coming up from that 1 minute-arm. Anyway, we do have the Black Armies also from Hungary, cleaning up house here on the east side, pushing back the Scythian units towards their territory, and of course reclaiming the land that he lost with Zanzibar. We're going to see if he's going to get another settler to replant that city, or just going to leave it be for now. It would have been good at the beginning to benefit from it, but now it's not as good. Watching OnSpot on 2 channels. Woo woo! Daniel B, good evening, sir, and welcome. Oh, D Beasley. Woohoo! Yeah, I see how it is. Good evening, sir. Welcome. What are those Roman coursers doing? Going after England? Let's see. On the east side? Yeah, they're going after England. Oh my god, they're going after England. Oh, wait. The Rome is... Yeah, they're going after England. Sugaryyyy here has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 coursers getting ready to rock and roll here against his opponent. England, Curtis Love is not ready for this, but I do have to say, Spain, at this moment, he's upgrading his conquistadors, and I gotta say, man, the damage on these units is insane. We got them 72 right now against their opponents, so great legacy, great general bonus, alliance, and I don't see... The missionary, where's the missionary? This is the missionary, so he needs the missionary next to his units if he wants to get an easy +5. Yeah, there we go. 81 strength conquistadors against the units of Rome. Does he have, like, the legion is 54? Australia here, is he gonna get caught with his pants down? I think Australia is gonna get caught with his pants down. He has knights in production, but he's 4 turning them. That's definitely not enough production. Trying to get intelligence agents in 2 turns, and the other cities are actually building anything else like campuses or libraries or traders, not really units to defend himself with. And I don't think these 3 units here are gonna be enough to stop the conquistadors from smashing through. Man, these conquistadors can almost one-tap the swordsman from across the river. Yeah, there we go. Uralfish starting to flex against the Roman units and forcing Rome to be a bit faster on his heels to go against England. And I do see him, Sugaryyyy, starting to move his army towards the northeast while he's putting these units on the west side. He's desperately trying to get to gunpowder to match... at least try to match the strength of his opponent. He desperately needs musketmen here, which I think... Wait, are musketmen gonna be good enough? I think that's the question. Are musketmen gonna be good enough? Only Timur is gonna give bonus to these units, by the way. And yeah, there we go. I see the conquistadors getting the extra damage from the... This is awesome. And this is something we haven't seen in some time. England isn't listening to his volcanoes? Yes, exactly, Corky, man. You gotta listen to your volcanoes, man. Oh, you see the volcanoes erupted so many times here. They told him from a long time, Curtis Love, you're gonna get attacked, boy. You're gonna get attacked from the west side. You gotta be careful. Rome gonna get deleted? Well, let's see. Good Zakimbo, good evening, sir, and welcome. Hello. Okay, settlers coming up from Valletta, still 2 turns out. I do see Vietnam is getting pushed also by Scythia, but without that much of a chance of success. We do need to see a few more of these Vietnamese Boichians starting to pop out here and there to get more promotion points. But I do see at the moment Vietnam is getting his sim up, going for the armories in his thuns and getting new thuns in the meantime. He did also put down some more commercials for the extra gold per turn. While I gotta say Henri here is doing well when it comes to the science and the culture. His allies are in how to say Rhine. Actually no, not his allies. He's fine. His team is fine. He just needs to get more gold for himself. 5 gold a turn is not going to be enough, especially since England might be taken down here. Well, I guess we're going to need to see if England is going to be taken down. Rome smelled blood in the water, and we're going to need to see where Rome is going to want to get this attack going. If he goes through the one-tile choke, he's going to give Curtis Love quite a bit of time to return his units, while I do have to say this probably one-tile choke next to the volcano is the easiest one to go through. Leeds is going to be taken down. That's a city that Rome is going to benefit from. Easy peasy. It does look like he got a free builder from it. I mean, thank you so much, Rome. Sorry, thank you so much, England. You shouldn't have. I mean, I can't believe you actually put a city right in front of my doorstep. Oh, thank you so much, Rome. Mwah, mwah. I think this is exactly the reaction that should have been coming out from Sugaryyyy here, you know? Yes. They have a slinger for defense. Yes, I mean, throwing. You shouldn't underestimate the ability of rocks hitting heads, you know, of the slingers. Just saying. It is what it is. Let's see. Or heads hitting rocks. That depends on which side you want to take, you know, which perspective you want to take. Portugal is fine by the looks of it. He's doing well, getting that extra. Ooh, jumped up to 104 goal per turn with 90 production. I do notice right now Henri here is getting a bit out of control with the production capabilities. 195 production on Henri, keeping his economy quite low, unfortunately, but he's managing to catch up with all of the other things. I do see him getting a wave of builders while he's starting to build up his university count. He's in a exodus of the evangelists, and he still has these stats. His opponents are probably gonna go down quite a bit, especially John Curtin here, when he's gonna lose that free inquiry golden age. He got so many harbors giving him the points here. He's also gonna need to find a solution to defend against his opponent. These courses are just not gonna cut it, nor will the Roman legions actually defend the city of Antium. By the looks of it, Spain can still do some attack runs here, and I do see this conquistador cannot one-shot his opponent's units, but he can definitely do some damage. It's just a matter of time until Spain is getting through the defenses here. I do see also he's bringing some siege towers and battering rams with this army, so he can punch through the wall defense with ease, with a much easier time. While Portugal did get his now defense, the nows, the replacement catapults, are boosting these garrison defenses up to at least 45 points, which is yeah, very hard to push even for these conquistadors. You can see they're not doing as much damage over here. 62 against that Pharaoh city at 53, only one tile to attack it from. Parker Cash, good evening, sir, and welcome. Also, I used to play Civ3 Gold Edition all the time as a kid. Haven't played since, but just downloaded the full Civ6, and that was on sale. I'm excited to learn the game again. Welcome to the community, Parker Cash. I hope you're gonna have a lot of good time with Civ6. Also, the version they're playing is heavily modded. That is also true. Just like the busy saying, we are playing with balance mods because that's the only way to play in actual multiplayer to have a competitive scene. So we did develop them kind of in-house in the multiplayer community, and you can take a look over there on the link that was shared in chat, cpl.gg/mods. That's where you can read a bit more about the mod upgrades. That was the one that's $24 right now, but usually it's 200. Yeah, with much pleasure. Also, Australia got one musket, man. Surely I will hold. Yeah, well, he got a musket, man. He got it, and look at that, the musket could have actually held the line here. It's just a matter of numbers, and he's getting his knights. I guess he's trying to go ballistics, and yeah, the knights, the cuirassiers, are definitely going to be much tougher to handle. We do have Spain with the ability, doesn't really have the ability, right, to punch through. Oh well, he's going to punch through Rome. By the looks of it, Rome, yeah, is going to get eaten, and I do see the Roman units are starting to get into the tiles of England, and going to do some chaos over there. They did take down the city of Leeds that England put to trade, or tried to trade with Matthias Corvinus. Not gonna happen. Rome did his job to defend his territory here. On the east side, looks like Hungary did try to get a counterattack against Scythia, push back those units behind the river, while he's getting a few new of these libraries and universities. He stopped building units, and I don't think this is enough of an army to do anything meaningful, significant against Scythia. Looking at also Vietnam here, he is slowing down to a crawl his attack. He's just defending against Scythia, and I do see him putting down a few more upgraded units to the west, getting a wave of builders, finishing up his university count, and preparing for the next part of the game. He's getting these aqueducts with the industrial zones to give him the bonuses here. +5 industrial zone, gonna be pretty pog. And I think we need to watch the first moves. This is where the action is, right? Sugaryyyy and THORTANK are getting attacked by Uralfish in a 1 versus 2. Looks like Lugdunum got tapped, and that's it. Is down to half HP, even if it was 52 defense strength. We do have musketmen deployed in the south to try to protect the units of Australia and the tiles of Australia. The encampment of Australia just got taken down, and now we do see these conquistadors starting to get close up and personal with the muskets of Australia. Muskets, no counterattack, unfortunately. Wait, is Spain actually benefiting from... So he has +3 on opponents' movements on Rome, not on Australia. I think, I see. He's getting one. So he got spies on both of his opponents? No, I think he just got printing on Rome, and I think his spy needs an assignment over here, so he gets the extra +3 against Australia. He's getting another spy from Madrid. Definitely he knows what he's doing by the looks of it. He knows what he's doing. And that's also probably going to give more time to Age of Empire to wake up. And we're going to need to see how Curtis Love is going to transition into the late game that we are used to seeing from Age of Empire, which does mean a lot of cities and a lot of production with a lot of stats. We do have him right now still defending himself against the Roman units, while Rome is actually attacking Hungary here in the city of Esztergom. I don't know why he's doing that, but it is what it is. Sugaryyyy got a little bit overexcited here with his attack against England, and I gotta say the extra time that he gave England to prepare himself to close the choke is actually exactly the time that England needed to prepare to defend the chokes. So there's a very slim possibility that there will be more pillages happening, or maybe a few more units dying, but it looks like England is going to be safe behind these choke points, while I do notice the Roman units are just going to slowly wither away. It is what it is. Okay, Lugdunum next turn is probably going to be taken down. That's the first city taken by Spain, and he's bringing trebuchets to the fight. He does need to take care of all of the other units, and he does definitely has quite a few conquistadors to keep on pushing. These are free modes created by the players. Yes, free modes. Yes, exactly. So depressing that Rome invested in these courses that are going to do nothing now. Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, they're still doing something. They're forcing their opponents to spend more production and gold on their military. So that's still something in my book. But you gotta be careful with how much you force your opponents to. Okay, libraries. Scythia still not doing anything. I do not see him actually punching through the east, and I do see him struggling to get his sim up. Well, usually Scythia does struggle to get his sim up. He's putting a lot of these kurgans down, and I do notice new markets coming about. Here comes Stronskaya and Prokrovka while he's getting builders out. Now he's gonna keep on trying to sim and catch up. I do have to say he's not really gonna have the chance to catch up to Bytriu's amazing 124 science and 136 culture. It does seem like it's just a matter of time until Vietnam is gonna manage to get back on this. The only way that Scythia might have had a chance to get back on track is if he would have had like 5 settlers right now starting to move somewhere around this territory to allow him to put a lot more districts out, get a lot more culture, get a lot more stuff in there, but he's not benefiting from that. He's trying to make up with the campuses, the traders and so on. That's just gonna be patches and a lot less return on investment. Now we do see the city of Faro is going to get attacked. It's trying to build the ancient walls in 6 turns, while the Spanish unit keeps on banging on the doorstep. Is going to put that city down quite a bit. We're going to need to see if Portugal is going to get the opportunity to counterattack. Oh my god, man. Many times just smashing into Conquistador, basically dying. It is what it is. Wait, Lugdunum didn't get attacked. He dealt with the musketmen first. Okay, interesting. I guess he can take that city anyway. What are you doing? It's just... What are you doing, Athena? I mean, at least she plays with the big one. It is what it is. Yeah, the cat wants attention. I don't know if the cat wants attention or she's running from someone. She's trying to play with someone. I don't know. Faro is dead. Faro is... Yeah, Faro... Oh my god. Okay, well, next time I'm gonna put a hard stop to this. I'm gonna catch her in mid-air. Oh my god. All Triangle, good evening, sir, and welcome. Aquarius Philosophy, also good evening, sir, welcome. Yeah, I guess I didn't throw something earlier. No. Okay. There we go. Stopped her. Oh, she's doing Ferrari around the house, man. Does she jump on your face at night? No. She knows that's a big no-no. That's a very big no-no. Anyway, I do see Spain with the Conquistador still didn't do the damage against the city of Lugdunum, while I do see we do have a few archers getting ready from Sugaryyyy to get their upgrades. So we do need to see him getting ballistics, because machinery is not going to cut it. While in the south, Australia did upgrade his cuirassiers. It does seem like he's getting the field cannons to push back against the Spanish units. Well, with all of the effort, Uralfish did manage to break quite a few Roman units, and I do see he might actually take over the city of Lugdunum next turn. We do see Trebuchet getting in range, not enough damage, but still quite a bit. He did get Crusade. Ooh, baby, he got Crusade over here. Man, I gotta say, Uralfish definitely knows what he's doing. Zen meditation with Crusade for the cities of Spain, and he did put that, you know, sprinkled it on the city of Lugdunum and got that Crusade going. Giving the Conquistadors more experience than damage. Are the Roman archers pre-built? I think so. I hope so. I thought so. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why he's shooting with these, but anyway, these units are gonna die quite quickly. They're not gonna get upgraded. These units are just gonna die. Anyway. Now looking here, looks like Vietnam still didn't get new units on the east side. He didn't get new units on the west. He's actually content with what he has right now as defense, and getting a lot more universities. This is going to help him get those extra science points he desperately needs to carry his team into the late game. Now we do have THORTANK and Marvin with a lot of science, but I do see Kerrrnel and Sugaryyyy are struggling to get those science points up, while next to them Uralfish is managing to do it, and even taking cities from his opponent while he's doing it. I do see the city of Faro, for example, is slowly getting tapped away. Oh, the city actually might survive. No, battery ram getting in there. I do see new settlers getting in there also. Wait, what is he doing with this settler? Does he, I guess here, right? I hope he really doesn't put it on the coast. Okay, well that was a dead conquistador, and I think this push towards the south is ended with just a few units. Looks like THORTANK did manage to secure his borders, but not enough units to actually secure the Roman borders as well. We do have also Spain spreading his religion into the other cities of Rome, getting more missionaries in the meantime and doing the damage against the city of Lugdunum. That city is also starting to run out of units to defend it, while Spain will need to probably keep these units of Australia from getting behind his lines. He's gonna need new units from his cities to actually get this done. And I do notice Seville doesn't really have a lot of production here. With only 15 production, that's a long time to build the conquistadors. 5 turns? I don't know about that, man. I mean, it is what it is, you know. It is what it is. Sheffield getting his men at arms. He stopped the attack to the southwest. Looks like the Roman units are trying to get in. How did they get here? Hungary leaving his back door open. I do see the courses of Rome are actually getting into the borders of Buddha's main city, and they are gonna get to pillage. I mean, they just kind of paid for themselves, didn't they? Giving the conquistadors more. Yeah, I did that. It is what it is. Okay, universities. Consulate also from the Diplo quarter. Kilvaki Sivanik coming up from Thanglong, giving him an edge when it comes to those how to say envoys. We're going to need to see what kind of city state he's going to want to take. Kabul is THORTANK's Australia. I do notice Henri is keeping Volen, and Curtis Love is keeping Venice. Samarkand is also being kept by Kerrrnel, contested, because that's 14. Yeah, Uralfish did try to contest it a little bit earlier. Okay, well, let's see the conquistadors. Let's see the conquistadors. Looks like they managed to take down one of the cuirassiers, but at the cost of 2 of his conquistadors. That's not good. That is not good. Especially since Australia is getting more units over there. And if he starts to wrap around the conquistadors, dealing damage from 3 sides, those conquistadors are actually gonna die. Yeah, needs to be careful with that. Anyway, we do have another missionary needing defense. I do notice Lugdunum is gonna still get attacked by the crossbows, while Spain is keeping up the offense. He also is gonna get a few pillages here. Oh, look at these mines. Wow, even volcano exploded. Yeah, he got excited here and exploded next to the city of Debrecen. Took down the walls of that city center along with the tiles. While I do notice Hungary did manage to push back the unit. It looks like there was no pillage on the commercial. Just the mine. Just the mine got pillaged. Sugaryyyy wasn't fast on the buttons and couldn't actually pillage the city of Buda. It is what it is. Scythia here, still 6140. I do notice Hungary is also not that good, 93 and 44. Missed one city and he didn't get more. Not that he can get more, especially on the coast. He wanted to trade with England, got denied, and he definitely could have actually tried to get a city in the north, but that's where Manchester got settled, and yeah, didn't get a harbor here. If he would have put a harbor here, they could have at least used this pest city as a trade route in between, but it is what it is. Anyway, yeah, we do have right now a lot more production on Curtis Love, 127 points. He's on par with everybody else. It did take him some time, but he got here. 178 points of also gold with multiple campuses finishing. I do see a +2 over here next to the mountains of Bradford, while Sheffield didn't put one down. He took Hanging Gardens. Wait a second. He got Hanging Gardens in London with Temple of Artemis. Wait, wasn't this being built in Hobart? I think it was built in Hobart. Wasn't it built in Hobart at the beginning of the game? I'm pretty sure he was like 3-turning it or 4-turning it and I talked about it. But it looks like he got denied and we missed this. England did manage to get it. He's getting also his industrial zones down. No aqueduct next to it. But I do see it's a +4 industrial zones, so still pretty good. No units here. Another wave of attacks from Vietnam. Checking out what Portugal has on the defense. I'm pretty sure Portugal is quite close to getting his... Oh, he already has field cannons. He just didn't spend the gold to get them. That's gonna definitely defend against whatever Vietnam is putting against him for some time now. Looking at the conquistadors, they still didn't smash through the city of Lugdunum's defenses. They're pillaging everything they can and taking out the units of Rome one by one, while they will need to bunker down and defend themselves against Australia's cuirassiers, which are very quick to move around and maneuver, I should say, behind the enemy line. I'm pretty sure Spain is going to need to get new units on the south of Seville to help him defend, while the city of Faro did get the walls up, and I do see a Muskeman did get upgraded. The conquistador still has enough damage to break through it. The one tile choke, he still is doing the damage. This one is getting some heals popping off, and I do notice he's only 2 points of experience from getting his extra level, while this one still needs at least 2 taps. Oh, this is exposed. Spain has a settler exposed over here. Okay, it is what it is. Navigation schools coming up from Portugal to keep his science up, and we do see there are 6 more turns left until the next era. We're gonna need to see how they come out of this. So Portugal might lose a city. Rome did definitely lose quite a bit here. Not only his army, but his attack going against Curtis Love and Hungary on the east. Well, he got some pillages off of that, got some gold, but that was hard to attain, hard to achieve. He's only on 73 science and 38 culture, and he's losing the battle against Spain, which definitely has a much higher output of science and culture at the same time. We do have him with a much more gold per turn and production. So overall, it looks like Australia is going to need to be the big daddy over here to help out his neighbor defend against the units of Spain. Hello, Kang. Hello there, sir. Good evening, sir. Can you show GPT? Yes, Fajniel. You can actually see GPT right now. I'd also want to say, I didn't put it up from the beginning, but I'm not sure if you guys noticed. On YouTube, I did start to make the score, the score show, which is basically, what? Oh, okay. Whatever. Anyway, it's basically a readout of all of the results that we've had in the previous week for all of the tournaments that I know of in the Civilization 6 community. If you know about more tournaments and you can actually link me on Discord or somewhere where I can watch them, that would be quite helpful, by the way, to get everything done in one single episode. I do want to give you the link, so I'm just parsing through. There we go, got the link. Okay, there we go. See the score show here. There we go. I think I can actually pin this, right? Yeah, I can pin this. There we go. Okay. We got Conquistador cores starting to come out from Spain. This should be a bit stronger to handle the cuirassiers or even push through them. And by the looks of it, Uralfish is gonna get a few more courses to upgrade into calves. While he still does the damage against the city of Faro, we do see that Portugal still cannot actually attack back against the Conquistador. Yeah, Conquistador cores. Rome has 4 units in total. Oh my god, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. Come on, he has 6. He has 6. Not that it's much better, but he has 6. Come on, let's be fair about this. We do have new Maritimes and new muskets coming out from his cities. Another musket, so another 3 are gonna come out next turn. While definitely the Spanish conquistadors are gonna be quite strong. And we do need to see what kind of city they're gonna go for. I would imagine Cume or Antium, by the looks of the positioning of these units. There he's also gonna get a few more pillages, and I do see the musketman of Rome is actually quite tough to handle. I would have loved to see a few more conquistadors on the way. Wait, did he just... Oh my god, he cored up the unit with a... in the wrong way. Uralfish, instead of coring up the unit on the 2-2 tile, he cored up the other unit, and he needs to move on that tile. That's a bit unfortunate because oh, I see, he attacked with the unit. Portugal could have just put the 2-2, the musketman on the 2-2, and that would have been game over. It is what it is. Get another man at a time, upgrade it into a musket, switch the one after 2 hits, and yeah, the Conquistador is not gonna get in. Anyway, let's see if he moves. No, he doesn't move. He's not moving. He not moving anyway. Well, Spain over here gonna get a pillage on the campus, and I do see he got his builder back, and we do see the city of Lugdunum got taken. He is pushing towards the city of Cume. He has a siege tower with a few more angry conquistadors next to them, and of course he needs to get that missionary before he attacks into the city center to have the benefits of an extra +5, and even sprinkle a little bit of crusade on that city, you know, just a little bit, just a little bit, like cinnamon, you know, you get some crusade in there. Now in the city of Faro, yeah, that's gonna go down. The Conquistador does have a promotion, and we still don't have Vietnam upgrading, but he's getting all of his military academies in his encampments. I would imagine he's gonna transition into military in the next part of the game, and I would imagine we're gonna see those tank armies trying to get out of the Henri series. 157 science, 159 culture before the 3rd era, while we do have the medieval era finishing up in 4 turns. 275 points on production on Henri does seem to be quite good. On the other side, for example, nobody's over 145 points of production. Curtis Love still didn't put more cities. I'm actually quite surprised about this. I guess he did get slowed down by his opponent, but I definitely would have imagined him wanting to get these 2 cities. Like, okay, I understand not putting cities anywhere like on these islands, but these 2 cities are a must for the extra trade routes. This is so many resources coming from them. I don't think he has another city on the... Yeah, no, he doesn't. Yeah. Anyway, 144 production, industrialization in 4 turns, getting a bit of a boost in production here, and I do see him finishing up his university soon, getting another spy from the city of London. While Australia is pushing back against his opponent, he did get quite close up and personal with Seville, and I do notice Uralfish might get disturbed over here. His peace might get disturbed. We do have... Oh, actually Australia, after he got out of his borders of... yeah, it doesn't seem like these units are that tough to handle anymore. Look at the cuirassier damage. 68 on the defense. Uh-oh. Hey. Athena. Okay, Cav defending the city of Seville. Another Cav coming up in 3. Another builder got taken, and Australia here doesn't stop for anything. field cannons also from Australia taking a stab at the trebuchet, while the city of Kume might be taken down. Well, let's actually see the damage counter. It's gonna take a while until that city's, or at least 4 hits are gonna need to be done there, especially with Conquistador cores. And oh, he did spread the crusade at least. Okay, he got crusade. That's an extra +5. Oh, more black armies coming out from Hungary because he is getting attacked by Scythia. I wasn't expecting Scythia to do any more attacks here on the west, but because he just doesn't have that many more units to work with. But he still wants to pressure a little bit more Hungary, and he still does a lot of damage against his opponent, especially with the extra +5 from this Dark Age. But he's not gonna have it for long. That's another few more turns until Kerrrnel is gonna get probably a normal age. He's on 62 out of 68 points. Wow. Alo, Ferrari. Alo. Ce faci? Atena. Vino încoa. Vino încoa. Hai. Ce faci acum? Hai, stai tu cu mine. Gata. It is what it is. Okay, see that score is coming up from Hue. Kilbach is running 2 turns out from finishing. Anything happen here? I didn't see Hungary taking more of these city-states, by the way, to levy them. We only saw Hong Kong right at the beginning getting levied, but nothing afterwards. That's a bit surprising. Well, I was expecting something there, but no, it's not. Okay, after Spain did manage to do the damage against the city of Cumen, that city is gonna fall next turn, and it looks like he's gonna take a crossbow with him. Rome should actually move that crossbow out of the city immediately. By the looks of it, we do have more of these missionaries coming about, and I do notice Spain will have the opportunity to attack into the city of Cadiz. Line infantry is also coming out from Spain. I'm not sure if these are gonna be tougher, to be honest. No, they're actually weaker. Heck. They are weaker than the Conquistador corps. Do not upgrade into line infantry. My man. Oh my god. They're significantly weaker than their Conquistadors. Especially when they're not cored up. Anyway. 98 strength Conquistadors with the level 2s. Yeah, I think that's kind of a big bada boom there. Anyway. Now looking at the era score, we do have Sugaryyyy 4 points out from getting his golden age. Kerrrnel is 6 points out from getting a heroic. Curtis Love gonna go dark. Henri gonna go gold, gonna go normal. Rakas is dark. Uralfish is golden. She just wants to run. She just wants to run. It's that time of the year or something. I don't know. It is what it is. Is Macedon less popular in team games? I wouldn't say so. No, I wouldn't really say so. Yeah. It's just, I don't know, for some reason we're playing maps that don't really favor Macedon that much. Let's take a look at this. Kume. Rome pushing back. I do see there aren't that many field cannons able to push, and they do struggle to attack the line infantry. Kume got taken, and while Uralfish is gonna get to do more attacks here. Looks like he's trying to take out these Australian coursers also, while his scavs are on the mission. He does need another one at least to actually take out that courser. The other Australian cuirassier did retreat, and it doesn't look like there will be that much of a pillaging, oh my god, rampage campaign in the Spanish defenses. I would imagine, well, he's still gonna be fine with the builder he got from Cadiz. That was the ancestral hall builder, I believe, of Madrid. That's a +5 builder that unfortunately got taken down. Luke Donum is gonna bunker down. He did put in Victor, and he's gonna get the ancient walls next turn. And even the Australian units are gonna have a hard time pushing through all of these defensive screen here. Well, we do need to see if Rome is going to have what he needs to counter this. 58 science with 37 culture, I would say not so much, not so much. Only 97 production. He's down to less than 100 points of production, while Uralfish is 174, almost double the amount of points that Sugaryyyy is making. We do have Hungary managing to get a few more black armies on the east side. Hungary is also 6 turns out from his hussars. No, he has the hussars already, so he could upgrade and send them towards Scythia. While we do need to see if Scythia. Oh, wait a second, Scythia might actually be in trouble here. He's 7 turns out from his own calves. Let's see Rakas. Rakas 1, 2 city states. Only 2 city states, so that's 4 bonuses. Maybe he can get Lahore also. Does he know about? Yeah, he does know about Lahore, and he has 2 points in there also. So he's gonna have a +6 on his opponent. Does he have a? Well, okay, he's getting spied on by Scythia. Does he have a spy in Scythia? He doesn't have a spy in Scythia. Oh no, he's not matching that extra diplomatic visibility that Scythia is making. I see why the Scythian units have been successful here. Okay. Oh, he still has +3. Never mind. Oh no, that's +3 on Scythia. Never mind. Okay, it is what it is. Metal casting also coming out from Matthias Corvinus in 2 turns. He's not. Well, it is what it is. I don't see him actually pre-building field cannons in the form of crossbows here, so I would imagine he's gonna stick to the hussars, and as you can see, he's doing more than enough damage to take down the Scythian coursers. Kerrrnel here will need to get quickly some more units on the west side. I do have to say he's not making that much faith, but he's on 44 faith. He could definitely buy out some units if he needs to in how to say, in short time. Yeah, there we go. All the gold going to Hungary here. They are the team that are making more gold, but not for long, especially now that Marvin is a little bit more comfortable here. Well, for some time. He's on 221 science with 63 culture, 180 points of gold per turn, getting a lot more libraries and getting his production capabilities up with shipyards and more of these industrial zones. Still gonna lose the city of Faro though. That city, he cannot stop it. Like, it took some time, but it looks like the Conquistador Corps did manage to break it. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? Kume, getting in there. Well, they're gonna go for Aquilea now. I don't think they're gonna get to Rome, especially after Victor is gonna establish there. And I do see Kume does have a problem with the rebellion, while Uralfish is gonna go into a dark age. So will Sugaryyyy? Oh no, wait a second. They're both golden. We just switched. They're both golden age. That's why the problem with the loyalty. If he does manage to get another city in between, that's gonna help out. He does have another spot here. Yeah, there we go. I don't see a new settler, but anyway, let's see what's gonna happen. The fact that he did manage to take away 2 cities of Rome and will try to defend them is gonna force Australia to stop his simming and try to do some more units. And oh my god, we might actually see the Australian specialty. Wait, are we? Because I see line infantry and he's going calves. He's not going for the Australian specialty, guys. I guess those are gonna come out too late, right? The diggers. Anyway, it is what it is. Would have loved to see some diggers out on the map. Oh, so many unique units coming out against Lugdunum here. Like legions defending, getting attacked by conquistadors, then retaken by, how to say, by diggers. That would have been just awesome. It is what it is. One turning settlers. Okay, now Curtis Love is on his expansions. Okay, I do see him getting his next settlers up. That's good. We do have the Hussars smashing through the first defensive units of Scythia and still needs to get there. He only has +4 right now. No, he has +6. He did manage to recruit the third city state there. Or Su's the third city state. I'd also notice Kerrrnel is 4 turns out from his military science and still builds up his courser count. He's going to match the technology that Hungary has on his side. While on the right side, it doesn't seem like Vietnam is going to be phased of this. While Henri is getting his industrialization next turn, we do need to wait and see what's going to happen through the World Congress. We got 2 minutes of a pause, and then we're going to come back to see who's going to win this. And still, it's actually quite close. It's very hard for us to see what's going on here. Recon, me. I really hope I don't DC again. Like WTF, man. Diggers! Yes, diggers! Oh man, I didn't need to get another coffee. Anyway, we got the World Congress finishing up, and we're going to need to see what they chose. They did have a +5 possibility on their units, and as you've seen, we got we tried to vote into the recon. Recon. Lol. I guess we got trolled here. Anyway, 1 point here by the looks of it. They won. What did win? Whoa, whoa, whoa. International trade routes -4 to THORTANK to John Curtin. That is going to be a bit of a problem, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem, to be honest. Oh, it is. Oh my god, his economy is in shambles. 33 gold. Marvin is 97. 20 on Sugaryyyy. Kerrrnel is 80. And I do see Uralfish did manage to take over another city from Portugal, that city of Faro. While on the right side, he's slowly moving towards the city of Aquilea. I don't see England sending a few units to help him out with that. I guess they are, they think it's fine. He's fine. We got another encampment coming up from Madrid, and he's transitioning into a full war-blown empire here to try to take on Australia later on in the game, especially since Australia did retain a lot of his science he had in the Free Inquiry Golden Age from the last time. Uralfish is in Exodus of the Evangelist, getting more production towards units and more resources, while he's on a decent amount of gold per turn here, not to mention production. 185 production, 50 more than THORTANK is benefiting from. I need to set up my screens back. And have you ever tried salt in coffee? No, but I did once. Okay. We went in vacation. I went with my mom and my father in vacation, like when I was like, I don't know, 12 or 13 or something. And we were one of the first times we got onto a plane, and my mom was extremely emotional. So what I thought in my, little mind, I was like, let me actually troll her a little bit. And I put some salt in her coffee. She didn't like that. No, she didn't like that. It's what it is. Anyway. Oh, the Hussars of Rakas are getting into the borders of Scythia, and by the looks of it, they're going to hunt down the weakest Scythian units before Scythia is going to get his calves going. He does need to have enough gold to upgrade them, and I do see Marvin is trying to keep as much gold as he can. Still on 5 cities, though. Marvin here did bunker down and lost the city of Faro to his opponent, while it doesn't look like he's going to get the opportunity to get it back. Now, I do notice Spain is going to require a little bit more time to get to push through Rome, but he is slowly breaking down the defenses there, and it doesn't seem like Rome has enough science and culture to keep upgrading his units, but he is pumping out as many of these musketsmen and hoping to God that he's going to get to ballistics and, of course, military science, so he can upgrade these muskets into a higher strength units, not to mention these crossbows into field cannons, which are going to be very important. From the east, actually, Rome is bringing in two pikemen and 1 man-at-arm to deal with the Roman defense on the east, trying to put the city of Aquilea in siege. Who got the Diplo? Oh, wait, Age of Empire got 2 Diplo points in a row? They did. Curtis Love 8 out of 20. And he didn't build his Mahabodhi temple, he didn't build his Statue of Liberty, he didn't build Potala Palace. That's so much more points that he can acquire, not to mention Noble. So he might actually have the opportunity to do so. Anyway, I do see... Wait. Wasn't there a settler that he was building much faster earlier? Or it didn't get built? Oh, I see a settler going towards the south. Oh my god, he's gonna try to put it again on the coal tile. I guess it's fine. It's fine. Does he have some strong admirals like the core one, the Armada one, Leif Erikson and the Hano? No, that's a free unit at least. What does he have here? Gaius Dulius. Okay, he has the core one. At least that he has the core one. That's pretty good. The fleet one. That's pretty good. If he does manage to get like 1 or 2 boats here, he might actually get to push back Rome. like get a foothold in Roman waters and then keep pushing Rome. And I gotta say that's also Australia's territory. So if Rome gets through, he might actually get into the henhouse of all of those trade routes on the west side. Look at all of these trade routes, man. They're just waiting for one of those sea dogs to come rip them apart. We do have more masculine coming up from Rome on the defense. I do notice live infantries and libraries coming up from Cume. We do have theater squares in Toledo, and that encampment from Madrid is finally finishing. He did get his industrial zone with +4 their bonus, while it does seem like he needs a lot more units. Like, I know he cored them up. Of course, he turned 2 into 1, which definitely dwindled down the number of total army units that he has, and that is actually putting quite a bit of pressure on him right now. He doesn't have that many units to defend all of the tiles of the front line he has with 2 opponents. Especially since we do have Australia with quite a few cuirassiers, strong units to defend. The field cannons are going to get more promotions. They're going to become deadlier. And Uralfish is actually going for labs. Economics coming up in 410s. He's not going for his ballistics into tanks immediately. Okay, well, we do have Hungary on the east side, pushing strong into Scythia, getting into the borders of Yerevan. Does still do a lot of damage against these calves. He can triple hit them, and you can see he's wrapping around these units to try to do as much damage as possible, especially before they get the upgrades. He's pushing Kuloba and Yerevan at the same time, and it doesn't seem like at the moment the Hussars are buckling. This one that did get low in HP, it will have a promotion. It's just a matter of moving it back or switching it with another unit to keep on attacking. He does need to attack these calves from 3 sides, and you do see that Scythia is trying to make some lines of defense. But I think this is the chink of the in the armor. This one over here. This calf might actually break the whole line. If he breaks this one, he can attack this one and then keep on attacking. Not to mention take over the city of Yerevan. Yerevan shouldn't be that hard to take, actually, for the Hussars. Yeah, they're not taking a lot of damage, but they're doing a lot of damage. And that's with a knight inside, not with a cav inside. That would be a bit stronger. I'm actually quite curious what Vietnam is gonna do after he got all of his military academies. It looks like he is trying to go for Forbidden City with armories coming in. Did Vietnam? Yes, he did get the Golden Age Exodus of the Evangelist for the extra production towards units, and he's getting ballistics next turn. He might actually start to pump out cuirassiers soon from his territory. We'll see. Not to mention bombards. He needs the bombards to upgrade into artilleries later on. We do have Curtis, Dark Age, Uralfish, Exodus, Rakas, Dark Age, THORTANK, John Curtin, okay, he's Dark Age, Marvin, Dark Age, Rome is Golden Age, Exodus, Save the Evangelist, and I do see Thomas is in a Heroic Age, getting his nationalism very slow. What is this, 14 turns to get nationalism? Wow! Well, I guess we're culture, you know, that's I think the question. 42 culture a turn. And I do see the Rakas doesn't have the first moves. He just got first move massively by his opponent Kerrrnel, and by the looks of it, these Hussars are not really getting those free kills they were craving for. Well, he could kill that one and get another one. Yeah, and get another one here. You know, slowly. Get in there, Rakas. Is he gonna want to attack directly the city of Yerevan? He might actually just want to attack directly. This one could move and attack. Yeah. No, well, I don't think he can put the city under siege. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he can. But that city is gone. That city is just gone. He doesn't have the time to put it to get walls in there. And I do see he did manage to take out that northern camp. Another one of these Hussars is coming in, and since he's starting to get promotions on them, they're gonna become harder to withstand here. We do see more camps are coming out from the city and cities, and I do notice he did get some settlers built and still is building settlers from Kuloba and comes from Sky. Wait a second, he's building a settler in the city he's getting attacked? I don't know about this, man. I mean, the timing of this settler build is a little bit off base, right? It was off the mark. He needed to get these like 6 turns ago. If he would have gotten these like 6 turns ago, he would have had enough time to get his extra units to the west side to defend against the Hungarian push. Okay, Cuirassier course coming up from Vietnam. Looks like he started up on his upgrades here, and he's still turning them from multiple cities. That's pretty good. And that's gonna be a significant army boost towards his opponent, while he does have 217 science and 205 culture. In the total tab, Marvin did manage to get more science than Henri, 5,300 science points versus Henri's 4,600. I would imagine Joe the third, 41 technologies. Henri is 37. He's 4 techs over. Joe the third over here managing to do what he needed to do to defend himself. He still can't take back his city of Faro though. Not that it's a good city, but Spain did manage to take it away from him, so, you know, just at least for the kicks. Line infantry is not course, line infantry is not course. Madrid can now use his population and the extra production to get some more course going, and I do see the Australian specialty. The Digger is making his appearance in the lands of Rome. Oh, Aquilea got walls. Okay. That city cannot be put under siege unless he gets a unit in the water. Yeah, he needs to get it wet. I do notice the Spanish units at the moment are kind of buckling over here. They're not really doing the damage as expected. They're taking a lot of damage also from the Roman field cannons. Okay, Scythia's territory. Yerevan gonna be taken down. Scythia is retreating his forces to try to bunker down in Komstromskaya, move the battlefield line much deeper into his territory, so he doesn't lose too many units and has a chance to recover. I do have to say that it looks like Hungary is gonna manage to do more than Scythia can actually handle here. By the looks of the Hungarian units, they can wrap around and do quite a bit of damage against more calves, and not to mention take down 2 cities quite quickly. That would put Syria on remaining 5 cities, and the production is going to go down under very quickly here. He might actually drop under 100. These cities were 10 pop and 7 pop. That's a oh, actually wait, only 12 production. The defense, and 20 over here. Yeah, that might be in total. That might be I would say no, it's going to be like 110. I just realized. I think this is taking like the total count is with Yerevan in siege. So yeah, less thing. So yeah, it is what it is. What, 33 points, 32 points something. Okay, first cuirassiers are out, and I do notice, of course, the Menatimes are going to be strong enough to defend against them. I'm pretty sure field cannons are going to be strong enough to push into them, but we do have Portugal here with a higher strength unit also, getting steel walls in 4, nationalism in 4 to core up his units, and does benefit from 220 production. By the looks of it, not even close to Henry's production. He's almost half of Henry's production. Vietnam is on 390, and I do see him now definitely having an advantage when it comes to the science and the culture. Getting mobilization a lot faster, getting fascism a lot faster than Portugal is gonna be what breaks Portugal here, and João III will desperately need some theater squares or a way to get the extra culture going. I don't actually see that way right now, and I don't think the gold is gonna make up for it. It does seem like Suomi is more and more favorite in this game, but we gotta see what THORTANK is gonna do here, what kind of moves he's gonna do against Spain, since now he did upgrade his diggers, which are units that can actually do so much more damage against the Spanish units than the previous ones. Even if we do have Spain going against Aquilea, he's spreading very thin his defense, and as you can see, he just cannot pump enough units to hold the line here properly. So that gives Australia a way to go into the city borders of Seville, for example, and try to take down that city before and drag all of these Spanish units back on the defense, allowing another wave to go towards Lugdunum and against Cume to retake that city. Uralfish is in actual danger here because of some strategic mistakes. Well, I wouldn't really say strategic mistake, but he overextended. Basically, that's what he did. He overextended with his units. He just didn't have the count of units to help him defend all of this and keep all of this. Oh my god, my chat got disconnected. I don't know what you guys said, but my chat got disconnected. I'm sorry. Trying to reconnect right now. Weird. It is what it is. Twitch being weird today. Okay, Armory is here. I do see new encampments coming up from Valletta. Builders in Spanish territory. There's a Portuguese scout that might get to pillage. Yeah, it is what it is. New infantries are also trying to get out, while Spain is having a problem here. His line infantries are not... Oh my god. Look at the damage on the diggers. 104 against the line infantry core of 87. Man, he should have kept the conquistadors, bro. Well... those weren't that tough either, and I do see he lost another one here. It doesn't seem like Spain can actually do the necessary damage against the remaining units of Rome. He's gonna need to spread that crusade in Aquileia. If he just started doing it with a mission, he definitely needs to spread it in there. Timur got pushed back in the city of Cume. That is a bit of a problem. We do have Yerevan getting liberated. That's an extra 100 Diplo points that Matthias Corvinus acquired for his team, and he will get nationalisms here next turn. He's going to get the ability to core up these Hussars, which were already strong. I would imagine they're going to be much stronger now. Kuloba, another city, got taken from Scythia, not before he got some pillages done. And yeah, as you can see, he's just moving his units around. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Coring up. That's an 86 Hussar core. It doesn't look like Scythia will have the units to defend himself here. I do see military tactics coming out from Kerrrnel next turn. Wow. Pikemen. I mean, pikemen are not going to hold Hussars that well. They're out of their league. Hussar cores against normal pikemen. That's not going to work. Anyway, I would have imagined Hungary would have done quite well to actually build another wave of Hussars and keep on sending them against Scythia to finish him off. But still, the damage has been done, and we do have Vietnam from the east also with cuirassier corps that are getting upgraded, and they do have extra intel on their opponents also. I would imagine Vietnam here might actually just go in to clean up what Hungary did in the lands of Scythia. I don't think he has a way into Portuguese territory on the east, so it's much easier to take out an opponent that is at the moment showing weakness on the west. Australia getting his encampment training projects going. He does need industrial modern general, right? And that's the next one. Rani is there. Vietnam is also doing quite a bit of points, 37 points per turn, while Australia is only on 5, Portugal is on 11, and the others are not really meaningful right now. We do have like 535 points that need to be acquired to recruit the general. That's very expensive, and I do notice that Spain did realize his units are just not going to be up to the challenge of withstanding the diggers, especially without all of the bonuses on them. Well, I gotta say, the general did immediately retreat back to Seville, while I do notice the last conquistador has been taken down from Aquileia. We do have Cume trying to get the ancient walls, trying to delay the inevitable, the return of the Roman units. Well, when steel? Uralfish did not go steel, right? Replaceable parts in 2 turns? Ah, come on, man. Okay, well, I guess he's going infantries, right? Replaceable parts, infantries. Yeah. He's matching the diggers with them. I do have to say, you actually need to have units alive if you want to get them. So yeah, let's see if he actually gets the units alive. The city of Lugdunum is getting attacked. The diggers are slowly chewing through the wall defense, and I do notice, yeah, there we go. Full strength line infantry just got taken down by the digger, while the Spanish line infantries are dwindling in numbers. We might not see Uralfish manage to get the units that he needs to upgrade into infantries, which are probably going to be a unit to stop the cuirassiers and the musket. Not really sure about the diggers. Good thing is there aren't that many diggers. Australia just didn't build enough diggers. If he would have had like another 6 diggers right now, he would have cleaned up Spain. He only needed to get the pre-builds. Like, you needed to get units to attack Cadiz, Zaragoza, and so on. Anyway, we do have Portugal also pushing from the southwest into the lands of Spain, and might want to get his city back of Faro. We do have him with only cuirassiers and only 2 cuirassiers, so I would imagine it's more about pillages. Well, he doesn't really have anything to pillage, so I guess it is what it is. The lands of Scythia. Let's see. Kuloba still didn't build the walls. There's one single hussar there that could apply power. And I do see there's... Wait a second. Well, I guess he did quite a few of them. It is what it is. He needs to stop coding up. Because yes, sure, they're strong units. But to be honest, he's not going to do as much as he would have done without the core. Without the pure numbers. I don't see more hussars are starting to get out of his city, slowly getting built, and will be fast to actually get into the borders of Scythia. I would imagine Hungary really wants that city of Kuloba before it's gonna get the ancient walls. Wait, is he actually gonna grid this out to try to get another pillage? Oh my god, he wants to get another 93 science from Kuloba. Kick. It is what it is. Parker Cash, are there multiple victory conditions in this mode or only one? Yeah. Oh, okay. Yes, Parker Cash, we do have I think all of the victory conditions available for them. Is more a matter of what do they get available throughout the game, what kind of empire they're developing, and of course neighborhood and so on, and action throughout the game. So now it looks like one team, Suomi, is going for a Diplo victory on Curtis Love. They're trying to acquire as many of those Diplo points on him as possible. They won 2 congresses in a row, and they can still get a lot of wonders, which yes, he's gonna have quite an advantage having industrial having these great engineers per turn. He's on 7 right now, and he's gonna slowly acquire the great engineers, which will give him bonuses towards building wonders. You can see Potala Palace is coming out in 3 turns. London can build the Statue of Liberty, and we do need to see if he's ever gonna get a holy site, so he has the opportunity to build a Mahabodhi temple, which I didn't actually see on anybody right now, so I would imagine it's still open. That's 2 Diplo points from Mahabodhi temple, 3 Diplo points from Statue of Liberty, and 1 point from Potala Palace. There is also another point on I should say on a great person, on Noble, on Alfred Noble, which we are starting to get close to. Hypatia from the beginning got picked up by Vietnam. We didn't have Newton, when I do see a lot of these merchants got picked up. Let's see. Wait, we did have Newton picked up by Australia. He actually picked it up really quickly. Okay, Isaac Newton here for the free university and a library, plus 2 science on universities. Ibn Khaldun on Vietnam. Oh my god, he's getting those extra points, guys. That's one of the reasons Henri here is so big. Does he have a happy or ecstatic bonus? Ecstatic bonus everywhere. Oh my, this is so big for him. Ibn Khaldun is so big for him right now. Now we do have also Vietnam deploying his cuirassier corps and field cannons to the west side here. He's going to start chewing through the Scythian defenses, and it looks like he is going to succeed in taking out Scythia. While Hungary, Rakas did grid that campus pillage down, it looks like Kuloba will require a bit more strength to attack into it and bring it down. Well, there are more cuirassiers here in the south. His hussars are getting into the borders of Komtromskaya, and they're going to start pillaging, and we do need to see how many more units he can actually get onto the front line. Is slow to rebuild his hussars or train new hussars. Uralfish lost the city of Lugdunum. He got liberated back to Rome, and I do see he did get his infantries. Now these are going to be tougher units to handle the diggers, and I do see right now the diggers just cannot break easily those infantries anymore. There is an infantry corps, and then we got a GG from somebody who GG'd. Wait a second, who GG'd? Oh, wait, whoa. It was Marvin. Marvin CC'd. Le Senat CC'd. A bit too much pressure. Scythia was going down. We did have over here not that easy to get into the Spanish territory. They would have just attacked each other for some time. We did have England getting bigger, getting the Diplo overhead of them. Like he's on 8 out of 20 and still has so much potential. Very little opportunity for his opponents to counter him. And we did have Vietnam here getting to be quite a bit of a beast. Now, let me actually take a quick pick on Discord. Where is my Discord? Hello, Discordus. Okay, there we go. And see the post-game chat here. So we did have Suomi managing to get the victory.
GG guys. Played. Congrats.
Yeah, GG, well played.
GG. Vietnam to OP.
Yeah, it's not bad. Rakas, how do you feel about this game now that you village?
I got my revenge, but like my spawn, I wasn't happy about that either. And then what I got 2 settlers deleted, at least the one I deleted myself out of shame. And then,
Okay.
and then I also lost the Zanzibar kill. So
Yeah.
yeah, but at least I got my revenge with the Hussars because I noticed there's like I don't know if they have hidden like city state under Australia or something, but there was so much like bad city states that I could get 10
Yeah.
plus 10. I didn't even have a general, but it doesn't matter because they.
Yeah, you have five city states now, right? Or how many?
Four now because Henri made Kilova and we made a deal that he can take Lahore. And
Okay.
I'm fine with +8.
Yeah, I mean it's super strong, yeah.
You liberated the other one anyway on the way, so
Yeah,
you know,
yes,
works.
yes.
2 times even, right? Like something, right? Because
2
you
times,
forgot to. Yeah, it was.
He had insane first moves on me, so
Mhm.
I knew if I last move it, he doesn't have time to like raise it after. I was actually even surprised that one turn he could take it back on the center that I last moved it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I actually thought you guys would remap maybe for the Hungary spawn without the river. Like that was like that looked so sad. Like the spawn, to be honest. Yeah.
Well, I think we like what we saw. We had like we had them in perfection. Euro with continent split.
We had naval trades and
and
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah.
and I think it's also the fact that I'm pretty much the 4th wheel here, the weakest link.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. So if Henri has a good spawn, Ural has a good spawn. It's a
Yeah,
The French guys
spawn.
said they can't join this channel, by the way. We can go down if you want to talk.
Wait, they can't join the channel? What?
Yeah, that's what they said.
Oh, okay. Comms one then?
Yeah, they're in comms 1, so let's go there.
Yes, I can.
Aha.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, GG, well played.
GG.
Yeah, GG.
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 So, what happened with the diggers? Why no many diggers?
What did he? There's not much diggers, and I don't know if he could rebuild more diggers, but.
I mean, I
more
gave you
than
the
4?
liberate mode, so yeah.
Why liberating on 6 cities? It's not very good. It's still good, but
Yeah.
not that much.
I was actually surprised you didn't settle that island on the southeast. Okay, sure, it wasn't that good, but still you would have had a few more cities to work with.
Yeah, sure.
Bye bye, GG. Good luck in the next game.
Thank you, boys,
Well
for
played.
the
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, have a nice night. Good night. Good night,
Oh,
guys.
sorry.
Merci.
Okay, well, there we have it. Oh, Marvin, yes, we found out. Sorry, I didn't actually read the chat over here. So we did find out the winners. Suomi did manage to get the victory over their opponents. Senat, we're gonna need to see what's gonna happen next, since yeah, we do need to update all of that challenge one. I do also want to say tomorrow we do have another game. If I did actually mention that we don't know exactly what's going on with Project Conquerors 2.0, and I did see a game. They're gonna play a game tomorrow against oh my god, let's actually take a look over here. I just think I put it over here in my thing. Okay, there we go. They're playing against, no, I didn't put it here. Oh my god, really, I didn't put it here. Okay, I probably was waiting for the thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, for us, Ornithorynx Academy. So another team that we have actually haven't seen for quite some time. Ornithorynx Academy going against Project Conquerors tomorrow. I don't have the confirmation, so I'm gonna need to put it up in my tab here. Now, I do also want to say we will have quite a busy Saturday. We do have the Brazilian League finals, and I understand BTS is gonna fight NDV, which is a team from made up of international players. we're gonna need to see a much earlier game during the day on Saturday, and we're also gonna have WSS going against Ukraine later on that evening at 1800 GMT. So quite a big Saturday. I also want to thank everybody for joining us. I hope you had a great time with me tonight, watching Team Suomi going against their opponents, Senat, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next ones tomorrow, 1930 GMT for Project Conquerors going against Ornithorynx Academy. You can take a look at the scores now, actually, with the score show on my YouTube. Please leave a like and a follow over there, and I do hope you're gonna like the template. If you do have any kind of feedback which I can change or do something, please feel free to share it in the comments. And of course, I do hope you're also gonna join my Discord to see the schedules of the upcoming games. Thank you so much for everything. Have a great evening and hope to see you next time. Bye bye.